You have no knowledge? I do. I have complete knowledge of what we're talking about.
You do? We are?
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Emotional damage.
Welcome, everyone, to No Bucks Given episode number 72 right here on the Horny Goat. We are live, right?
Yes, we are.
We are. I'm watching us. We're live.
Okay, cool. Welcome, everyone, to episode 72 of No Bucks Given right here on the Horny Goat YouTube channel and the Horny Goat podcasting network, where you can listen to us on your favorite podcasting streaming devices. Welcome back to the show. We're talking about everything and anything that's going on in this weird, wacky world we call fucking reality. You guys know me. I am Connor, who goes by many different iterations and many different names. But I got with me the Horny Goat crew. I got with me JP, Heather, and, of course, Monsieur Canadian Basement. How is everybody doing this fine Monday evening?
Getting drunk.
I did. So I went and got Sunny D vodka and Sprite, and that's what I'm drinking. And a quarter of the bottle of it is gone. So there is that.
Wait, bottle or can? Because it was a can. It's a seltzer, right?
We're making it ourselves.
Oh no, I don't, because I blacked out all weekend. Continue.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Yeah. It tastes so much better with Sprite than it does just regular seltzer water.
It does.
Daddy, chill.
Oh, he already is.
I'm not fucked up. I'm angry.
Yeah.
But I'm not fucked up.
Means...
I seen the thumbnail.
What the fuck?
There's a couple of things I have to say.
I'm kind of retarded.
That's not one of them.
That was great timing. I didn't even mean to do that one.
I don't care.
Oh God, it was just great timing. So we got maybe I'm still fucked up from the weekend. We got a lot of things to talk about. Of course, the list of all the items we're going to talk about is in the description box here if you guys are watching this on YouTube's. We got Alpha and Jurgen joining us in the chat. What's up, fam? Hope you guys are having a fantastic, magical Monday evening. We normally do this on Sundays, but of course, I was absolutely still recovering from our Saturday night get together, which I don't even remember 2/3 of it, to be very honest with you, because I had way too much edible arrangements, which I have to be a repeat performance over the weekend, but we'll see how that goes. So,
man, just
what?
You gotta acclimate.
He's not fucked up because his eyes are blinking at different times.
You just have to acclimate. I'm not drunk. You have to acclimate.
He cut himself up.
You do?
What are you injecting into me, sir? I need an adult. I need an adult. I need an adult.
I am drinking Sunny D.
At least it's not the purple stuff.
I even went and watched my niece play, which I was a little. So this is funny. So we're sitting at the game, right? And they got an umpire. And you got to remember, they're 5th and 6th grade girls, right?
And it's usually high school students doing the umpire.
So the high school students are doing the umpiring, right? And that's which is a good thing.
Yeah.
They are
performing the umpire duties.
Yes.
What the fuck?
So we're sitting there, and this kid is going. I mean, he's into it. Like when he calls a strike, and I mean, we're sitting 100 feet away from him.
We're up on top of the hill.
We're on top of the hill, and he's going right. Right. So I'm like sitting there, like the whole fucking time. I'm like, I want this. I don't think it's very wise to do that to a fucking 10-year-old. What he did, but he did do it. I'm sitting there like, I can't wait until he rings somebody up with a fucking major league umpire where they do the whole fucking, you know what I'm talking about, basement? Yeah. So this one girl, at the end of the game, it was really fucking funny because
I think it was the smallest girl on the team.
The smallest girl on the team. So my niece's team won, right? So I'm like this. I want him to ring somebody up. I can't. I want to see what he does. That motherfucker, seriously, this girl, like he got into it. Like you remember Leslie Nielsen from the Naked Gun?
Yes.
Did that shit. And he's like, hey, buddy, come here, I'm here. He did that shit, and I'm like, well, you can't do that to a trans.
That's someone who loves their job.
So the last girl that stepped up, she struck out the last out of the game, right? And he just went full Leslie Nielsen.
It gets like to the point where it's just like completely incoherent about what they're saying. Like they're out. What the fuck? Do we need subtitles with this?
Sometimes they have the umpires mic so you can kind of hear what they do. Some of them they aren't even saying strike. They're going.
You're missing a few consonants there, sir.
It is. I mean, yeah.
Oh my god. Stole base.
I felt so sorry for the girl that got rung up too because she just threw her hands up and they were like, "Fuck it, I don't."
Man, the Empire's like acting like a fucking anime character.
It was on the losing team too.
But yeah,
And it was a score of 20-8.
Mm-hmm. It was
Right.
great, man. It was great. So I was drinking then too, but I want to punch my niece's coach in the face because he sucks. He's a garbage coach.
Garbage.
That's a huge bitch.
He is a huge bitch.
He's not. Well,
He's a huge bitch. I mean, he's as big around as he is tall.
I could beat him up.
I mean, if you have to get go get a gas a tank, tank of gas to get around him if he's so fucking big. Yep.
I'm kind of retarded.
Kind of retarded. Anyway, we got some stuff to talk about here. Interesting list of things we have to discuss. Fuck it. Let's talk about the trailer for One Piece.
Put most of them in there.
What? All right. But I guess we'll just go right down the line here. The trailer for the live action One Piece show dropped on Netflix. That was today, right?
Yesterday.
I think it was today. Who cares? So those who you don't know, One Piece is, if it's not the most popular right now, it's one of the most popular animes that have been released in the last couple of years. Jesus Christ. What is it, like 1,100 episodes at this point in time, I think? I think people used to make fun of me for for liking Dragon Ball and how long that was. And they're like, that's nothing on Gundam. And even Gundam now is like, One Piece is just going on and on and on. You're going to make me look it up, aren't you? I just... Yeah.
Oh, canceled.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
You're talking about the anime fucking shit.
Your lead character.
Okay.
Your lead character literally turns into Gumby.
Alpha, they're having trouble hearing you.
Here's the 2 cents I'm gonna put in.
Damn it!
God damn it!
I have my mouse over the button.
I swear I unmuted myself. Whatever, who gives a shit?
Anime is what?
Japanese animation.
Yeah, pretty much.
If the anime that I know, they have the fucking women with the small fucking nose and the huge hooters, right?
Yeah,
It's one of those things that's kind of stood against the change of.
So my point is, why do they want to make it live action?
Money, money, money.
I get that, but it's not. People, the anime fans will be like, what the fuck is this?
No, because
They're
it's terrible.
trying to catch a market that they've already got.
No, it's a mix.
You can't make anime live action. You can't.
It's what Disney is fucking doing right now.
Yeah, they're
just
trying to
older properties that are successful that will get people watching them immediately without effort. That's what they're doing, and they're trying to get the mix right, like Marvel did.
What's a way to capture essentially the same audience, but also bleed into a newer audience that may not have liked this thing because it was animated?
Yeah,
that's pretty much exactly what that's pretty much what it is.
It's an untapped resource that's huge money if they can do it right, but it's never going to be done right. It just doesn't translate.
I think you're so Disney.
Mm-hmm.
That's not anime. Like The Lion King is
no,
not
but the
anime.
concept is
no, but it's animated.
It's the same.
The concept. I understand the concept. Yes,
right.
I can buy them trying to do live action Lion King. I can see them trying to do live action Beauty and the Beast. I can see them trying to do live action Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It's coming.
It's already done several times.
It's also been made into a porn. But my point is,
been made into a porn.
My point is, anime is anime. There's a reason why it caught and Connor, you can speak on this because you are an anime guy.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason anime is so, especially Japanese anime, is so good because you can't take something. It's like Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is essentially an anime video game. My assumption is correct?
There's anime tropes drug in there, but there's different like anime is huge when they say that because there's anime, but there's different types of anime, and there's ones that are way more like
will fail.
So
the problem is, I always thought that Disney live action was gonna fail, and they still make money, but it almost feels like they're beating their audience over the head to say like it. We're gonna keep making it like it. And I think this is the tactic that Netflix is doing with anime. Eventually, they'll hit something that people are like, you know what? It's not that bad of an adaptation, and boom, then the money flows in. It hasn't happened yet. The problem is what sells anime more than anything is the stylization of the anime, and you just can't see it live action. It looks goofy as shit.
That's my point. You can't, with anime, exactly what you said, you cannot make it live action. You can't do it. You can, but it's going to fucking fail. And you're going to piss off the fucking anime fans. That's all.
There are
exceptions.
There are to what Basement said earlier. Anime is such a wide net, especially now. You know, even when I was first getting into it, and was first coming over to America, it was very niche. Now it's such a wide net of all these different things you can get. That being said, though, that like making anything from an anime to a live adaptation, that you have to navigate the waters on that one a little bit trickier. But like, for example, Cowboy Bebop is even though it's a sci-fi-esque anime show, it has a lot of like grounded like writing and portrayals that could have been adapted in real life very, very well.
It's a difficult one.
It is a difficult one, but I think that one would have better success than others. Like, but saying
there's tons out there, like because anime is genre based, just like Hollywood. So you're gonna get the horrors, this and this, and you're also not gonna get the ones that are big anime fights. You take something like Monster or even Death Note to an extent could have been live actioned, but the issue is they're going with the big money ones, which is One Piece, and if they get to it, Naruto
and that's
Dragon
what I was
Ball,
gonna get my point to.
Those don't work.
Let me about as far as I would take the live action or the anime, I would have it go no farther than live action animation like Star Wars Rebels. if you've ever seen it,
Yeah.
or the Clone Wars that Dave Filoni did.
Mhm.
That is about as far as I would go with it. I would not make actual humans run around doing.
I just
anime. That it just don't work.
You know what I think it is? I think it's, remember, like, if we rewound like 30 years ago or 20 years ago, and like the superhero genre was really trying to get going, but it just wasn't there because the ability of Hollywood to make it look proper wasn't there.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of the era we're in for anime adaptations, where it almost needs to be. Did you guys see, what was that movie? Something Angel, the girl with the big eyes. Battle Angel, but it was a movie with people in it.
Movie with people in it.
Hold on.
But it was like an anime adaptation of something. Battle Star. No, fuck. What was the name of it? Anyways, there's this girl, like this cyborg girl.
Yeah, Alita, Battle
yeah,
Angel. Yeah.
That is actually a pretty good representation of what you could potentially do, where there's face capture. Most of the movie is computer graphics, but you're face capturing half the characters. Half the characters are real because they're not like half machine. You can work with that because it's fully in like a sci-fi realm. One Piece is something that I think is going to adapt horribly because it's not sci-fi, it's pure fantasy, and it's like body dysmorphia shit that happens in it. People eat these fucking fruits and get special powers.
I have not seen this series in its entirety, but I've seen enough of it to know that this shit gets downright fucking stupid with the body dysmorphia that they can end up.
Well, everybody's like superpower is that makes them like look retarded. It's kind of like, remember The Mask?
I'm just gonna say this: we literally watched the movie Dungeons and Dragons, where the guy literally went full on fucking turned into a fucking blob.
Well, however, the difference with that is it was actually a magical spell that was a hologram. It wasn't the actual guy.
But you're saying dysmorphia, you can still do that.
But no, the problem is the amount of it. You can have, like, that's a fantasy. It's within the lore of Dungeons and Dragons, and it's one aspect of the movie. In this, there's 1 million of these forbidden fruits, and people eat them, and they go fucking. It's something that can't even look real if you tried. Yeah. There's people that are like fucking 15 times the size of a regular human. It's just not going to work. This is why Dragon Ball failed, because that was just terrible.
So Dragon Ball, if they try to do Dragon Ball Z as live action, or if they try to fucking
look at Avatar: The Last Airbender when they tried to do that. Yeah. I know they're trying to do it again, but it's like the visualization of someone fighting with the elements usually looks like fucking shit. I'm sorry.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon taught us that lesson very quickly.
The Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon was actually pretty good.
So they need to get to that point where Marvel got to, where they could take what was on the page of a comic book and make it look accessible and acceptable to the audience.
There are tons.
There's also the differences with Marvel and DC. You're still going based off of human characteristics.
Well, a lot of these are too. A lot of anime, at least.
A lot of anime, yes, but with One Piece, you're.
Yeah, it's a stretch. No pun intended.
Just remember what they did to the Fantastic Four.
Yeah. I've never liked the animation of like a stretchy person.
And they're going to do it again in Fantastic Four. So that's what I was trying to make a point of, like, Cowboy Bebop. I had a lot of high hopes for, because I thought that would have been like a flagship one to really get the ball rolling on the idea. Like, if you're going to see this wave of animes being adapted into real shows or real live action shows, that's probably the most high level one I would have pegged and been like, oh, okay, like they can do, if they can do that, then they can probably make a good run with it. But like One Piece is just.
I watched Cowboy Bebop, the live action. It wasn't terrible. No. The thing that really killed it is because there is like this hardcore fan base for anime that needs a certain level of sexuality to be kept in their live action. Like the normal Hollywood will be like, hey, this girl's got massive breasts and scantily clad. We're gonna make her have we're gonna tape her breasts back, and we're gonna have her wear like a fucking hijab the whole time. You can't do that, and that was like one of the breaking points with Cowboy Bebop, because the music was there, some of the art style was there, some of the fighting wasn't bad, some of the set pieces were good, but they took one of the main lead characters, the woman, and it's part of her character trait to be over sexualized. She's like a femme fatale, and they turned her into a lesbian first, and then they turned her into like a less like not a sexualized character at all, that just to like fit that new Hollywood norm. That's one of the issues. It was always going to fail because the original's a fucking classic. You can't.
Yeah, it's hard to. Yeah, you're not gonna. Why fix the wheel that's not broken? Yeah, I get. No, I get what you're saying with that, but I'm just saying is that like there are a shit ton of other animes that they could have adapted, and they could still adapt that are still, for lack of a better phrase, grounded more in reality, where you don't have to go too over the top in certain aspects that is known for anime tropes, like the stretchy art, and there are certain angles and stuff like that you're just not going to be able to capture. That's why I'm so glad there is not a rumor of a live action Dragon Ball trying to be
Dragon Ball wouldn't
again,
work either, because all the fantastical characters, like first of all, it gets a bit wild.
Oh, I know, I'm very well aware, but I'm glad that stayed in its own area, because even if you took the fantastical characters out of there, right, in terms of like the creatures, the fight sequences alone, there's no fucking way you're going to be able to top that stuff, and it's just part of the rugged charm of the anime. But I still think One Piece, all things considered, does not look horrible from the trailer, but the records of anime to live adaptation, as you've mentioned, speak for themselves.
I don't think it's good.
You gotta remember, trailers, as of the last 10 years, use the trope of, let's put our best put together scenes in here for everybody to see.
I've watched a decent amount of One Piece, and good fucking luck. It's not it to me. It looks pretty bad, but that's just because I'm comparing it to the source material that I've seen a good chunk of episodes from. I gave up because the show's 1 trillion episodes long, but it's
1 trillion episodes long, and there's very little continuity between.
Well, there's continuity. It's just it's so drawn out. It's like Days of Our Lives. One, I don't know if you saw it, Full Metal Alchemist could probably be one that they could adapt.
Yeah, that is yeah.
Probably the only other one they could bring to live action.
Almost everybody in that is a person. So
do Trigun.
Trigun, yeah. That's also pretty much everybody's a person to an extent. But Trigun was, I think it would be better suited as like a small series.
You know what one thing that I wish they would remake? Thunderbirds.
Thundercats.
Hold on. I think I know it. No.
Is there an era where everything was just thunder in front of it?
No. So Thunderbirds,
I know what the Thunderbirds is.
It was the puppet shit.
Oh shit. Okay, that's not who I thought it was.
Those were actually really good though. So if you remember Team America.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Parker and Trey Stone, they made fun of that.
Oh yeah, but I think those things are like fucking super hard to make, man.
They are, but fun
productions, yeah.
Like watching them trollop.
Every time they tried to walk out of the room was fucking hilarious in that movie.
Yeah.
I think the sex scene was probably the funniest thing I've seen. It was absolutely disgusting.
I don't think One Piece is going to do very well. I'm going to say it'll be a universal bomb.
I agree. I again, it's a lot like. Go ahead.
Yeah.
This is just another example of Netflix saying, "Oh shit, we are in trouble and need content. Here you go."
This makes me really want to share my password for this shit.
The thing is, Netflix bought all these things. Now they have to make them. Because they were anticipating a renaissance of live-action anime, saving them from losing all their other titles like Marvel and fucking everybody else that left to go to their own platform.
Bye, bitches.
Honestly, Hollywood and fucking streaming service need to get the fuck away from the remake era.
Well, they can't come up with their own ideas. That's
You know
the
what?
problem.
This year I see more original movies coming out and less fucking Marvel movies. So there's a little bit of hope.
Marvel learned. Or let me rephrase that. I hope they learned.
Thunder is getting the biggest crunch with the fucking writer's strike and 2 of their fucking main stars being fucking arrested.
I don't give a shit about the writer's strike. I don't care.
I know, because you don't watch TV or
Oh.
movies. But for
Right.
everybody else, the majority of the human race, it matters.
That's why that's why wrestling is such a high demand right now, and it's one of the reasons. Guarantee one of the reasons why WWE and AEW are going to get so fucking lucrative, fat ass contracts because they'll be more desperate for content with all this shit being delayed. But anyway, speaking of bailing out on things, what the fuck did Garth Brooks bail, or his investors bailed on him?
They did because he sat there and opened his big fat stupid mouth and said, everybody who has boycotted Bud Light over Dylan Mulvaney is a fucking retard.
Good.
Did he use those words? Because it seems like
Close enough to those
You
words.
got to remember, he's got friends in low places.
yeah. Wasn't he also someone else at some point in time?
He was the
Chris Gaines.
Australian rock star Chris Gaines.
Look, here's the thing.
That put it.
So Garth Brooks I like his music. He's one of the few country singers. He's one of the few country singers that I actually like. But he's calling people stupid because they're boycotting. I am so fucking sick and tired of. This is the problem that I have with the far left, and I told my mom this because she's a fucking lefty, and I told her, I said, here's the problem that I have with your fucking people, mother.
Good, same as mine.
I literally said this to her. This kid, Harry Sishin,
Who?
comes on there. He's one of these fucking clowns that fucking gets. He's the one that yells at people. He's like a fucking Gen Z kid. He's like 18 and he fucking yells at people saying, "This is the problem with Republicans." Like he fucking lumps all. He's like this. He lumps these Republicans in with everything that's wrong with the world today. Like, all Republicans are the problem. So he's one of those. He's the same fucking way. He keeps lumping people into shit, and he's going to start losing fans. The only good thing that this guy has put out in the last 20 years was I Got Friends in Low Places. Why? Because it was a drinking song. If you remember the song wasn't about fucking Bud Light. It was actually about whiskey and him fucking showing up at his ex-wife's wedding. So there's that. That's what the song is about.
We're really paying him to be a stand-up individual. I did see that.
This is like
I actually love his music, but the guy, what they're missing is people are not allowed, and this is my point, because I took the long way with this. You're not allowed to have a fucking opinion if it doesn't fit what I'm saying. Anybody that fucking says that, you know what? You can lick the from under cheese from under my balls, because I'm still going to be me. I'm going to tell you, you are a fucking idiot for believing that I can't fucking tell you that you are a fucking idiot for telling me.
Oh my God.
That Bud Light
Let me write this down.
is a good beer, number one. And number two, that having a transgender on a can of Bud Light isn't going to fucking make anything better. Which is what they are fucking doing with this shit. And it makes no fucking sense. None of it makes any fucking sense. And anybody shitting on fucking that, there's a reason why people are doing it. Half of the people are doing it because they don't fucking like transgenders, because it's thrown in their face 95% of the fucking time. That's part of the fucking problem. People are sick of it. They're fighting. People are fighting back over this shit. That's all I'm going to say.
I mean, I agree for the most part. I do feel like a lot of the hate that is perceived as hate is just frustration over people actually in their mind saying, "Just shut the
current
fuck
agenda
up."
is being shoved down so deep into our fucking psyche that we can't escape it no matter what we do.
If you say, well, why is this a thing? Oh, you're racist.
Well, it's the idea of like it's either acceptance or you're in the gallows. Like there's no like I can't question anything without being held accountable for even thinking different, which is a very dangerous thought process for a nation to have.
There was a a clip from Tom Segura that I actually really liked, where he said, he goes, it's dumb to think that people can't get offended by things. Of course, people can get offended by things. That's kind of it's a dumbass stance, not a thing. That he goes, I feel as if you should have the right to be offended by what you are offended by, and you have your right to express it. However, you do not have the right and should not expect anyone to fucking do anything about it.
Or give a shit.
I mean, I feel like it's in this case with this Garth Brooks thing where he's like anybody that's protesting Bud Light over their not just like stance with LGBTQ, it's the marketing of that perceived hate. It's the way that they're trying to market it for them to be like on higher moral grounds. It goes in line with that other beer one, the other fucking beer that was like, yes, we showed naked women. Now send us those things so we can destroy them and keep the money we made off of them. It's this fucking terrible behavior where it's like we're not the bad guys, we're the good guys. See, gays.
That commercial was so fucking stupid.
I meant to
Miller Lite and Bud Light. Because now you're seeing all these other fucking commercials trying to recover from what they fucking did. Well, and nobody cares.
Here's another one, and this is something I actually meant to bring up last time we had No Bucks Given, but I completely blanked on it, was the Nick Merckx controversy. And this kind of goes in the same vein. This kind of goes in a little bit of the same vein of this too. But so Nick Merckx, never heard of him before, but he is a content creator and Twitch streamer. And he got into a lot of heat because he tweeted out, was a response to a multi-game esports who was commenting on the June 6th incident in California where anti-LGBTQ protesters allegedly attacked pro-LGBTQ demonstrators outside of a Schoolmore building. And he tweeted by just saying they should leave little children alone. That's the real issue.
Well, we'll get to that shit too.
So because of that, he was supposed to have a Call of Duty skin, like his own custom skin in the game. That got pulled. And he lost out on a bunch of other things. But interestingly enough, a lot of people, like, there was obviously like the standard backlash that I'm sure you would see from, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of people came to his defense. They're like, no, fuck him. He never took the tweet down. He never apologized per se, but like, again, the whole idea of just like going against the grain or norm to a certain extent is just like,
you're like crucified basically for
people losing their fucking minds.
To be crucified for basically saying you do you, but just don't involve children that have no understanding. They're learning how to live. They're learning who they are. And you're like force feeding them some fucking thing that you have no idea whether it's right or wrong just because you're in some fucking weird ass commune echo chamber where everyone's like, yes, it's great to chop off your dick. It's great for hormones to be injected into kids. That shit is just not right, man. Like, let a kid... What happened to fucking just living until you finally get to an age where it's like, okay, well, I think I might be gay, or I think I might be this. Instead, it's like, you know what? You're 3 years old and you play with the Barbie. Son, I've got news. We're cutting your pinky off. It's like, what the fuck? I mean, but like the amount that they like go after people. There was a baseball pitcher for the Jays that said something in lines with like, "I'm a Christian. I don't believe in like all this other shit that's going on." And what happened? Fucking weeks later, we have decided to part ways with this guy. No, he's gone.
Hey,
They released him.
They was he one of their better players?
They said a combination of what he said online and his recent play has led to us to release him. I think he wasn't like obviously not like an all-star pitcher. He was a reliever.
When ownership and a team says something like that, you can't.
It was the bad press. The whole fucking stadium booed him because Canada.
Somebody for what they fucking say.
Yeah,
that's like let's say LeBron James comes out tomorrow and says I hate transgenders. Do you think the Lakers are going to cut his ass?
No,
they'd be dumb to.
So the thing is with this guy, he's a reliever. He's 35 plus. He's not super integral to the team, and the bad press isn't worth keeping him around. And that's the reason they let him go. But they let him go saying we're going in a different direction.
But that still is.
Yeah, they can. But the thing is,
pitchers are a very integral part of baseball.
But they can release him because saying he's not producing to what their standard is, even though that might not be the case.
I'd like to know this guy's name, and I can tell you what his stats are. I bet you they're fucking 10 times better than anybody else's.
I don't even know how much he actually played, but I know that when he came out the following days after that whole fucking media hoopla. This just makes me so ashamed sometimes, man, to be Canadian, because the whole fucking fan base comes out and boos him in our own stadium.
Who cares?
I'm not booing my own fucking players because of some stupid shit media saying.
I get what you're saying, but what all you fucking people out there fucking booing him? What if he ends up winning a fucking World Series? That could have been us. Oh. But he's a bad guy because he doesn't like transgender.
Well, nobody
but that's the mindset that these fucking people have.
What it is welcome to Canada, where all of our media is super liberal. So you're gonna have everybody that can't think one iota for themselves is gonna be like, the TV said he was bad. Boo! Give me $14 hot dog.
People are dumb. People are dumb.
Here's a 50. Keep the change.
It's so stupid.
Yeah,
I think
he's defending. The reason he's doing this is he's defending Bud Light because they sponsor his fucking concerts. So he's one of the good guys. Eat a fucking dick.
What the fuck has Garth Brooks done in the last fucking 20 years? Let's be real.
He has friends in low places, don't you?
That was 20 years ago.
Get up on fucking stage, sing fucking I've Got Friends in Low Places, and get the fuck out. Because nobody fucking cares.
The only friends in low places he has now are those fucking men in dog suits walking around on all fours.
The fucking idiot. He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, sorry, I just went on the tangent about the whole thing, but just like in general, I'm getting tired of the like. Okay.
You think different? Life ruin.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm like sick of. It's just like the extremes. And the other thing too is that like I feel like, and maybe this is just me, and this is obviously straight white male with this perspective. So take your pick as if I'm wrong on this one, but the concept of like someone does something, oh, that means they're anti this or that. Like I feel like people are reading way too much into certain people's actions or behaviors,
just like labeling someone.
It's
so
almost like the point of like it's almost like, oh, well, so and so doesn't support this. Well, watch them tomorrow. They'll be out there on the lawns of Americans burning crosses. Like, what the fuck? Where did that come from? Like, I just feel like there's this just sudden leap from like, yeah, no, that's not my cup of tea to like, wow.
It could even be like, hey, I'm not against. I'm not for. I'm like just a party that is okay. You do you. You're not out here supporting. You're the enemy. That is like fucking Nazi mentality, man.
and I know that like I know that I'm sure majority, if not a majority of whatever is, in terms of the controversy. I know obviously in this case it might be trans or even the LGBTQ community for the other one, but like I'm sure there is a large or majority group of people who are normal minded as far as like understanding the hell. Fucking Caitlyn Jenner's come out about trans rights and trans athletes' rights and all that stuff, and it's just like there's some people who I think have a good grip on reality and have a good grip on the understanding of maybe these different norms of society, like slowly rolling them over in ways that are healthy and understanding and somewhat like competent, versus just going absolutely balls to the wall and not throwing caution into the wind of like, oh man, we need support, we need this, that, and the other. And I'm not saying that those people in those groups don't deserve support, but at the same time, it gets to the point where it's like, hey, can I just take a break, man?
You know what it is, man? It's the government and it's the media that weaponize a movement.
It's also businesses too.
But well, just to make a profit. But the other two entities weaponize a movement to create turmoil, to divide people, to then be able to control fucking voting bases. Right? Like, that's exactly what's happening, because this type of shit, you want to introduce like, a more progressive way to treat people that are transitioning or would transition, or even like gay rights and all that stuff. All that stuff takes time. And the answer to it is not to just dump it at everyone's front door. The answer to it is slowly trickle it into society. Get it to be more the norm. Don't slam people in the face with it left, right, and center that have a hard time accepting it. And then they're like, you don't accept it, you're a fucking evil person. It's fucking... People are raised differently. Everybody's life is different. Some people grow up with very different like values, and when you shove something in their face that they're not ready for or not willing to understand, and just say accept it or you're the bad guy, they're gonna fucking hate you. It's not a difficult concept, and it's done for a specific reason, and it's all over the fucking world. And fuck you, Garth Brooks.
Yep, that's all I got to fucking say about that shit, motherfucker. Thunder fucking rolls up my fucking ass.
I love how you just walked into the room. You're like, that's all I got to say about it.
I got friends.
I know you just went off earlier, but I'm just laughing.
Like I said, he's one of my favorite country. I can sing most of his songs.
He's canceled.
Not a bad singer, but I cannot buy his.
Well, speaking of people we don't care about,
CM Punk. That fucking guy. That guy can go piss up a fucking rope too.
You still got to explain me the physics behind that.
I already explained it. I'm not going to explain it again.
You didn't. You just said you piss up a rope.
Is you can't do it. So shut the fuck up.
Well, you can.
You can do it.
The point of the pissing up the rope is
just busting your balls.
You just end up pissing on yourself.
It's just fuck off.
Fuck off. You piss up a rope.
So Punk is back. At least as far as we know, wrestling just solely on AEW Collision, the new show on Saturday. Heard the show was actually pretty solid overall.
Part 2.
That's all it is. Part 3 at this point. Yeah. I can't fucking tell anymore. Heard the show was pretty solid. I didn't watch it myself.
It wasn't solid. It was terrible.
Well, I heard from others, but I don't think he's worth it.
He's not, considering one of the first things he did before cutting his opening promo was rip off the fucking banner of AEW.
That was
the mic guard.
That was after the show.
Well, still doesn't really help much in his case.
My question is, like, they had a test run with him. He didn't raise the numbers. He's not going to raise the numbers.
He did to an extent.
He did for one night. Then I don't think he really did after that. Then they
started out with, so when he was there, they started out with $1 million. Always. At least started out with $1 million. Which is why he was actually on the show.
I mean, regardless, I don't think he will raise the numbers again. Unless they do something with an angle with why he was fucking excommunicated, then it's pointless for me. The other thing too is like, what's happening with the game? I thought they took him out of the video game. Is he going to come back in the video game?
I'm sure he's probably like a hidden character or
Did
some
they
shit
delay
like that.
the entire video game?
We'll
because they
find
were trying
out
to figure
next
this
week when
out?
I get it, won't we?
Oh god, good luck.
Hey, you all fucking pressured me to get the goddamn thing, so fucking.
Hey, I didn't. Don't get it. It's my recommendation is don't buy it. Okay, so now I can't be part of that crew.
Fine, maybe I'll wait a little bit. But anyway, I think that I don't know. I'm sure JP's looking up the numbers right now, or was. But
they aren't out yet.
I know that he. Okay, let me try to base this all and get everything out here.
And you gotta subscribe to them to get their numbers.
I know that he moved the needle a little bit.
He did.
At the beginning, and it kind of, I don't want to say like it decreased, but it kind of tapered off and plateaued.
What did
at a
they
certain
do with
point in
him?
time.
Nothing.
But and that's where I was going to get to, is that like now, in my opinion, you can't put him near the belt. You can challenge for it, but like
Connor, just stop right there, because when he came out.
I saw his promo.
Did you see the promo?
Yeah.
He had a fucking red bag with him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
What do you think was in that red bag?
Oh, I know it was in the bag, but I'm saying is that I think it's a stupid idea to put him near the belt. A case of beer.
No, he can't. He can't drink.
No, I know it's a joke.
This guy, when he came out, and I watched the show. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When he came out, what's the first thing you think he said?
I can't remember the first
here. I'm queer. Get over it.
I'm back.
Yeah,
and I'm not going anywhere.
So I did see his entire promo, and it felt very
everything else he has ever fucking said.
Well, I was about to say it came off too piperish too. I felt like it was way too much of a Roddy Piper.
He does is for a pipe bomb.
Yeah.
So he even fucking referenced him and John Cena.
Yeah, of course he did.
And they were having their feud. And I'm sitting there like, motherfucker, if you think you made John Cena, you are as delusional as I fucking thought you were. This guy thinks he is the end-all be-all of what wrestling is. The guy is a fucking narcissistic piece of fucking shit.
He's also pretty fucking clever, too. He's also kind of clever.
He's also a narcissistic piece of shit.
Well, here's the tidbit though. His big thing, and he even did this when he was away, is that he did things and he said things to make us talk about him. And here we are. So that's exactly. So what he did in his promo that make you feel that way, he knocked it out of the park. He did exactly what he was aiming to do. He wasn't trying to be a babyface, as far as I could tell from the promo. But regardless, the only thing I wanted to really discuss about him was the fact that, like, I bottom line do not think he is worth it. Realistically, he's gonna lose the luster on his appeal, right? His star is gonna fade relatively faster. And in my opinion, and I know I saw the promo too, JP. I think they should keep him as far away from the fucking AEW championship for one main reason only. Yeah, he could challenge for it, but I wouldn't put the belt back on him, is because guy fucking broke his foot doing a dive through people stupidly. Like, I don't like
he number one, if he is as big and you want him, if he is as big as you think he is,
I don't anymore, but yeah.
He doesn't need the fucking title.
Agreed.
It's the same as Roddy Piper.
No.
He didn't need the fucking title because he was already as big, if not bigger, than Hulk Hogan.
So the one thing with CM Punk is I don't think he himself is big. I think the biggest thing about CM Punk is the controversy that always seems to surround him.
Yeah.
So if that controversy isn't there, the hype isn't there.
CM Punk, he thinks, and he is really good at making people believe that he is a victim all the fucking time.
Or talking about himself, yeah.
It's not. Sooner or later, he's going to run out of fucking things. I don't know what happened there.
What about you, Heather?
Yeah, just CM Punk had his time, and during his time, the only thing that
How do I
people
remove it?
truly remember about him are his fucking promos. There are very few people that can actually pinpoint a match that was his best match that wasn't somebody else carrying the fucking match for him. So therefore, in my opinion, he was never worth the money.
Oh God, how do I remove it? Basement.
What'd you do?
So you put basement put in there. Hey guys, are you a fan of CM Punk? And you said no. Boo. And he goes, "Oh God, how do I remove it?" Because he didn't mean to time you out. He timed
What's
you out.
funny? What's funny is he
You
timed out.
what?
I didn't do anything. See, this is controversy. I am CM Punk.
Tell. I couldn't even tell. Hold on.
You're gone. Get out of here.
You even placed the time up on the owner of the video about it. Fuck off. I wouldn't have known. I didn't type anything. I wouldn't have known that if you guys didn't say anything.
But he referenced John Cena.
Yeah, of course he did. Because he had his in my opinion, the best match he had was with Cena.
And also the controversy he had last in WWE was with Cena.
If it wasn't for me, I don't think, and he didn't so much say it, WWE wouldn't be where they are today.
No,
I'm
that's
like,
complete bullshit.
You really fucking think that?
What are the things you remember
really
about CM?
buying what he's saying?
What are the things you remember about CM Punk? 1, pipe bomb. 2, the fucking shit that happened in AEW that has nothing to do with wrestling.
Thing is, everybody fucking loves this guy for that one fucking time where he sat on the fucking stage and cut a fucking promo.
Do you remember all those matches he had?
WWE itself. If it wasn't for Vince McMahon letting him fucking do that, CM Punk would be a fucking jobber.
I just don't like the most intriguing thing to me about him is the controversies around him, which means he's a shitty wrestler, and the only way he can get over is he ends up in these fucking controversial positions, and that's where the hype comes from.
Yeah, I think that his promo, JP, for you did exactly what he was hoping for as far as a reaction. I think that's exactly what he was aiming for.
You know what it did for me? I didn't watch it.
I didn't either.
Exactly.
Well, I watched the
The
afterwards.
only reason that I watched that show, it wasn't for him. I didn't watch Collision for CM Punk. When he came out, I'm like, this guy's a fucking idiot. But I'm not watching this show because of him. I'm gonna tell you, the show sucked. Because everything that they fucking did in this show made no fucking sense. So at the end of the fucking night, he's in the fucking main event, right? You know what I would have done? I would have had everybody beat the shit out of him at the end of the fucking match. I would have. That's how I would have fucking booked it.
Tony Khan comes out and just like dips his little nutsack in his mouth.
Exactly what I would have fucking done, and I would have had now. Don't you fucking ever fucking do that shit to me again.
I mean, the company is totally fucked because they went on this whole like, oh, you know, the way they handled his whole situation was fucking. CM Punk was in control, and guess what? CM Punk's back. Tony Khan's a little bitch. Fucking AEW is run by retards. That's what I get from this entire thing.
The biggest thing about CM Punk coming back is everything that has. Yes.
I can't wait till he leaves again in some fashion.
When it comes down to it, CM Punk was put on Collision so that the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega could not be near him. So this is telling me that CM Punk sat there and said, "Only way I'm coming back is if you put me on a different show."
And even if he didn't say it himself, right? Let's say let's devil's advocate. Let's say that he didn't even suggest that, but it was a Tony Khan's thing of like, we'll just remove him from the equation. How are we going to do that? Well, if we put you on this show that Warner Brothers wants, and we put Kenny and the Bucks over here, like we've talked about before, like almost like a a soft brand split in a way, which is the idea of shuffling around anything from a behind the scenes standpoint of that magnitude for one star, who in my opinion already isn't worth the mess and trouble he's already been. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, hey, this guy went into business for himself, shit on the entire company and yourself, Tony, basically on fucking live,
On
whatever.
an extremely public platform.
Yep, all of that. Got into a fist fight with some of the members of the elites of the EVPs of the company, regardless. And then you're like, okay, you can come back and let me just rearrange all this production shit so we can have you back.
Yeah, there's no way. I think it was just they were going to create another show, and it was like, hey, this is an opportunity to bring him back. If it was me, man, the first thing I would have done, bring him back, backstage brawl, bites only, him versus the Bucks, Kenny Omega, make it happen.
That's how I would have done in that whole fucking situation at the media scrum when this all fucking started. Hey, Punk, I'm the owner. I'm your boss. I sign your checks. You shut your fucking mouth or you're fired.
Yeah, but he's like he's like below beta male. Tony Khan.
Like you remember that fucking we were listening. Tony Khan literally was he fantasy
Zeta.
books. He literally
He's a bitch.
Everybody's starting to see it. He is literally a fantasy booker who is a billionaire who can do this. That is
also high on fucking cocaine every fucking day, apparently.
I was gonna say earlier was when we were talking about like Tony Khan coming down and beating the piss out of CM Punk. Can you imagine he just does that? He fucking turns heel and he goes back and he cuts those like very sterile promos that he does in front of the camera where he doesn't fucking blink. Oh my god, that'd be fucking hilarious. He's a robot.
Like, just look at the difference.
But they ended the show. Oh, I'm gonna celebrate, and then we're gonna put up. Give me that sign. I'm gonna hold the sign up that says "Support LGBTQ kids."
What does that even mean? Like how many people are out there fucking beating up gay kids?
No,
nobody. Right now, gay kids are everywhere.
Everybody. That's what's going on, and everybody seems to think that this is what we need to do as a society. We need to support kids who want to be.
Why don't you just say support kids, and if they're gay, then support them too? This is the all lives matter thing all over again.
If you're a kid, I don't support you unless you are this. That's
like, you know what? Any kid I see, the first thing I say is, "Hey, you 7-year-old, do you like to fuck ass?" And then I start putting on my boxing gloves because that's the way the world works.
Punk he's a cancer. He's a cancer. I don't know what people see in this guy.
I don't know. I don't give a shit about him.
He's what, 48?
I have a theory of why people like him so much.
He is a career loser when it comes to everything that he's done. This is like to me, he's the opposite of Brock Lesnar. Yeah, everybody want to shit on Brock Lesnar, and everybody wants to put this guy on the podium for some reason.
Bad match since he's been back with WWE since
2012.
Also,
Brock went to UFC, succeeded, came back. Fucking CM Punk went there, got beat up by a lesbian.
He did. So I would have Goldberg show up.
Ugh.
And beat the shit out of
Goldberg for CM Punk? Yes. Give it
Shut
to
up
me.
and not take my money.
I know. I would shamefully watch that match because
you want to see the car crash.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie.
You just had CM Punk versus Goldberg.
What the fuck?
It's so stupid I have to see it.
The last thing I'll just say is
Emotional damage.
besides that, the only rumor, or the only theory I have as to why people like CM Punk is because that his personality reminds them of the Attitude Era, like how everybody looks at the Attitude Era through rose-colored glasses.
He's also like the fucking weirdest version of Attitude. I'm a straight edge guy that has a lot of tattoos. Do you guys like Pepsi? So do I. Fucking queef.
I'm gonna say he's not. Attitude
I feel
Era,
like
he
he's
was
such a
the
bitch in
Attitude
real
Era,
life.
He would have been a jobber. He would have
No,
been a jobber.
his character reminds people of the.
He's like the
And people have
he's the.
a
We don't need the attitude, son. We have the Attitude Era at home.
That's yep, absolutely.
Era on Wish.
But people have a skewed idea of what the Attitude Era really was, and he wasn't it.
Of course, people have a skewed. I just said they would look through the Attitude Era with rose-colored glasses.
I
They
remember Stone Cold
people
blasting
that
people
think
with
that
beer.
Are fucking morons. That's all I'm gonna fucking say.
He's all
watch Dubsy Dub.
he's all pomp and no circumstance, and the only circumstance he has is off camera, behind the scenes, getting in trouble. He's like the weirdest version of like if Conor McGregor, his penis went back inside him, you'd end up with CM Punk.
I'm starting to think, well, he is Conor McGregor. Just
I think
as-
Conor McGregor will fight. I think Conor McGregor.
Well-
Honestly, Conor McGregor. Ever since I saw him like fucking 15 years ago, I'm like, this guy is like a cunt's hair away from jail, and I'm just waiting because he'll be there soon.
Apparently, he is a cunt because he's
obviously like a piece of shit person. I can tell you, like from a distance, I know he's shit person.
Speaking from another piece of shit person who is no longer in AEW, BJ Whitmer got fired.
Yep.
Now I don't know who this is.
He decided beating up his wife or girlfriend or whatever the fuck she was a good idea.
So,
My question is, what did she say to him?
Mm-hmm. No beating comes out of nowhere. Come on.
So BJ Whitmer was more known. Yeah, jeez. He was more known for his run in the independents and more specifically Ring of Honor. He was I think a four-time tag team champion.
He looks like
huge.
Ryback's little brother.
Yes. That's the first thing I got when I saw the fucking picture.
Ryfront.
You know,
He's
he looks
the
like
guy-
he looks like the guy that was it?
Ryfront.
He looks like the cop from Breaking Bad, and Ryback had a baby.
You mean Bill Burr?
So if could you
Oh
imagine,
no, Hank.
could you imagine him and Ryback being tag team partners? Feed me some.
Oh my god, no.
He's like, he's feed me more. He's in the background beating his wife.
Little pea.
Feed me some.
This guy's in the background just throwing haymakers at his wife.
Feed me portions. Feed me portions. Portion control. Portion control.
3 squares a day, Ryback.
I'm Ryfront.
I don't know anything. I don't even know.
Hey, you know what? Ryback with like
here.
He was apparently a producer behind the scenes for AEW.
No, I read the article, but I'm like BJ Whitmer. Where
Yes.
would I have seen him in WWE?
He wasn't. He was in Ring of Honor. I just said.
If you bring back
I can
Ryback,
tell you right now, he was on WWE as a jobber. Showed up
probably at some
Sure.
point in time, everybody was.
Yeah.
Bring back Ryback with like a portion control manager.
And take all his breaks
Make
and
that it. Feed me more. Only you only got time for a quick snack here, Ryback, and then just fire him live in front of everybody.
He was in Ring of Honor and he was a tag team champion.
Mhm.
I'm
Still
trying
one of
to-
the
I'm
best
trying
things I ever seen when Ryback clotheslined that big woman.
But he
into the pool.
beat his wife.
or Garfield. I can't remember that portion of the article, but yeah, he was arrested under domestic abuse charges.
Yep.
Well, sucks for him, I guess.
Well, it sucks for her too.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it does. I mean, she shouldn't have opened her mouth. But so
It's feed me more and beat me more.
I my question
Hey,
is,
BJ, how was your day? Just fucking.
so AEW is now firing people for
Abuse. Yes.
abuse that doesn't happen at the place of work.
Yes.
Do you realize, and I'm just gonna fucking say this, and I know
Defending
what
him.
he did,
Defending him.
what he did was wrong and should not take place.
Mhm.
But he could sue them.
For
He was
all-
also
If his trial turns out that he was actually not abusive.
He's
Yes.
also not like an on-screen
No,
character,
because
right?
if the abuse took place at home, it didn't take place at the workplace. You can't.
I'm
fire
tired of
somebody.
I mean it's fucking horseshit. You shouldn't honestly, but we're all on the same thing.
Apparently-
You shouldn't beat your fucking wife. Jesus
right.
Christ.
Apparently, he also had some heat on him even before this all happened, but it wasn't obviously
Well,
as near.
It's like the Blue
comparison.
Jays picture all over again.
I mean, CM Punk had some heat on him. Look where he's back.
Yeah, he couldn't
Yep.
fucking beat his wife. Come on. Bitch couldn't hurt a fly.
I think AJ Lee could kick CM Punk.
I was gonna say, I think AJ Lee would have destroyed.
That's what I'm saying.
Fucking CM Punk can't take a punch.
Well, speaking of women getting their revenge,
This isn't a Pepsi, this is a Coke.
oh man, this is RC Cola.
It's like, bitch, that's why I put my label on this body.
Speaking of women getting their revenge, a woman poured scalding hot water all over her husband while he slept.
I've got something to say about this, but go ahead because I'm waiting for Heather to say it because then I'm going to
Yeah,
shit all over what she says. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna relay the details that was within the article. She poured boiling water mixed with 3 bags of sugar all over her husband because her children confessed to her that he had molested them when they were younger.
And that's fine.
Okay, but this is a conversation.
You know what I mean by that? And I look. What the fuck? Here's what I got to say about this.
I'm like, that's fine. No, it's not.
No, good. That's good. That should have happened. Well,
She's-
guess what?
She's
Now
Judge Judy.
she's in fucking jail. Now she's in fucking jail.
Uh-huh.
What good did that do for the family? I've had this discussion many times. What people like him do
Mhm.
to people is completely wrong. Now, if somebody was in jail and that's what they did, then so be it.
How old were these kids when they confessed this? Do we know?
The article did not mention it, no.
Says my question is what I'm going for is like this is why I always prefer like due process. Because if like a little kid is like, "Daddy touched me," but they like heard that on the playground or something, and it's like, "Bitch,
Right.
it's time for your bath, your last
And
bath."
the children had to have been much older because he was 80 years old and she was 56.
So they were out of the house.
Hey, Al Pacino just had a kid.
Somebody doing this, but what good does it do?
Well, at this point in time, I'm good with it. I think.
me too.
You're okay. I'm not okay.
Like she's not raising the kids anymore. The kids are raised.
I'm not okay, but now they don't have a mom. They have to go to fucking visit her. in
Well,
prison.
she's not
What
like
good
she's
does that
gone.
What good does that do? Let
She-
the fucking justice system take care of it.
Yeah, that man will live outside of jail until he's dead because it's going to take that long to prosecute him.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he'll die knowing that he was a fucking rapist.
Well, now
well,
he's
that's good enough for me.
Well, I think he's already dead. I'm
Then-
pretty sure he already knew he was a rapist.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
But now he's going to go to hell for it, according to the Christian faith.
Well,
Uh-huh.
now he's soup.
What?
Well, he turned to soup immediately. Apparently,
Yeah,
he
he died.
had 5 weeks of skin graft surgeries before he finally succumbed to it.
Ooh.
You know what? That's why she did it.
Yep.
And that's why she put the sugar in the boiling water because it makes it more viscous and stays on the skin longer.
The way I look at this is if the kids were really young, I'm 100% like due process and everything like that because you don't know what they're saying. If the kids are all in alliance, they're like, yeah, this fucking shit happened, and you're both old, the parents, and it's like,
Burn his balls.
Jesus Christ.
What about the grandkids? Oh, I can't see my grandma because she's in prison.
Yeah, because she fucking
You're
turned your
just-
grandfather into soup.
It's not just the kids and the fucking mother and the father that are affected.
Why would you have the grandkids around him in the first place, knowing that
That's
stuff?
my point right there.
Her. I don't give a fuck about him. Her.
Okay.
Yeah, but you
He's in prison now because she decided to take the law into her own hands.
Yeah, because I'm sure the law would
I
not have
have-
held up.
This is where I have a problem with it.
sometimes I'm okay with law in their own
Happened to
hands.
him. I do not have a problem with what happened to him. But what I do have a problem with is now she is no better than he is by being a criminal.
Well, she's better than he is.
No.
Yeah.
Morally.
No.
Yes.
No.
For me.
For
She's a
me.
murderer, but she isn't a fucking child rapist. And that's two different things.
Ethically and morally, you are correct. However, you're not right.
Okay.
Don't take the law. Don't take the law.
I
into-
am 95% with that. Sometimes though, and
Nope.
yep, no,
Zero
because the law isn't always
no-
proper.
Considering this was over in the UK, where that law system takes even longer.
The law system, it might take forever, but it's like you can't assume it's always right either. How many people have been wrongfully incarcerated, man? If you took the law into their own hands, like people that fight like wrongful incarceration, what are they doing?
I'm gonna Joe Biden this.
Oh no,
gonna
fall
be-
over.
I'm going to be very.
Come man.
I'm gonna be
Come on,
very
man.
clear. Let me be very clear. I'm not condoning what this guy did.
God save the queen.
I will
Queen's
not
dead, bitch.
condone what she did by taking the law in her own hands. If
Right.
I was her child and that happened to me, I would say, I'm only telling you this because
So if you found out,
don't do anything. It's what's done is done. I could not.
if I found
could-
out my significant other was raping my fucking kids,
Mhm.
it'd be pretty hard to stop me from doing something.
Especially if she understood too, and which I'm sure she did, and
Okay.
understood like, hey,
I'm pretty sure he's a
Um,
piece of shit in other realms as well, probably.
probably, but like if she is smart enough to understand, like, if I do this, there's obviously going to be no going back, and there is a very realistic likelihood that X is going to happen. I don't think she like just out of blind rage did this. I think it was she knew exactly what she was doing, knowing full well the consequences.
She,
And I'm-
because she waited for him to fall asleep before boiling the water and adding
Yeah.
the
Yeah, she's in
course.
prison. They'll see her. They'll probably have some level of respect for her. And like prison is not death.
with what she is going in for and everything I've seen from my Facebook feed from people that have been in prison,
Yeah, she's gonna be a fucking
she is
celebrity.
actually going to be the most protected one in prison.
Also, like,
by the cellmate.
At her age, what's the difference between prison and an old folks' home?
Missing the fucking.
We're not missing the point.
You're missing.
No,
the
I
fucking-
get what you're saying. It's just like I think there has to be like wiggle room for certain
No.
things. And I know, like, justice-wise, there is no wiggle room, but that's where you become that guy in that movie we watched the other day. Dungeons and Dragons, fucking paladin.
Oh yeah.
It's like you become more processed than human.
Yes.
And I get what you're saying. And in a lot of cases, I would disagree with this. In this case, you know what? I just don't give a fuck anymore. Burn everybody.
Given the situation, she may only end up with at least 5 years in prison and then eligible for parole.
She's
I
old
would
as
not-
fuck. Probably terrible life anyway.
What is she getting? I would give her okay. The only way that I would say, okay, we're not going to throw you in prison. We're going to give you a slap on the wrist. We're going to fucking put you in fucking house arrest. I could totally fucking get behind that, but now she apparently is going to be sitting behind bars.
Well, she did murder somebody, so.
I mean, she's still awaiting
So,
trial.
depending on, and this
She,
is
she
where-
should she should go to jail, in my mind.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
So there you
but
go.
I don't think you should sit in prison for. 50
But I
years.
feel like if you want to go to jail because you want to do something that you know is wrong, even though there's moral reasons for you to do it, then you're accepting that fate, and that is
Yep.
something you can fully do. 'Cause you can't stop people from doing that.
So
No.
I will say this, and this is directly to Heather. And this is directly to Connor because we have young kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
If somebody did that to your child,
Mm-hmm.
I'd kill them. I don't even
at
have a
that
kid.
age, at this age, if one of your children came to you and
Mhm.
said, "What do you do?" I know what I would do.
And my answer is
I kind of want to hear your answer first, JP.
Then you would go sit in jail.
Yes.
And
Because
for the
it's my
rest
child.
for the rest of your life. But now you're taking you
Well, I wouldn't kill them. I wouldn't kill them.
But now
I would horribly maim them for touching.
you're
my
gonna
child.
sit in prison for 20 fucking years.
You also have to think
Your
about
daughter-
like
you
the
will not
age
watch-
difference because
You
that
will not get
factors.
to watch your daughter grow up.
Th-
You would put yourself in prison for that.
It, honestly, I think the age thing is where there's a difference. Like if this person is already 80, 75 plus or whatever, you also like you're taking the word of an adult now, not a kid.
Yeah.
That's a different thing.
Well, kids normally don't
If
lie.
it, like I feel well, kids lie all the fucking time, and they also
Well,
like
they
parrot.
don't lie about
They
things like that.
but the thing is, they
Yeah,
they parrot
I'm
what they
gonna-
hear.
Pull you back a little bit because for a little while there, Wendy was afraid of Ron, and I was questioning things going on with that.
Okay.
But it
Yeah.
turned out that she was just afraid of him because he had yelled.
Because I yell all the time.
The kids parrot things and they don't really understand how to like show what they actually mean sometimes. So that's where I would be like, you can get the law involved. When it happened and the kids are now 20 plus years old and they're like, this happened when we were kids. It's a different story there.
She
Exactly.
absolutely, just so everybody knows, she absolutely adores Ron.
Who's the father of the daughter
Yeah.
next door.
So.
But to add on to what you're saying, Basement, when I was younger, like 6, 7 years old,
33.
I was what's called basically a latchkey kid, only I actually went to a babysitter because both of my parents had to work.
Same.
My babysitter's husband took joy in making us sit in his lap, and he was wearing very short shorts.
Same. No, that didn't happen to me, thank God.
I mean, like so short that while he was sitting in the armchair, if I was sitting on the floor, I could see it.
That happened at
Okay.
school for me with like a
feel like
gigantic woman.
We're coming up to a.
Yeah, that's like, what childhood trauma did you experience?
Exactly. At that age and at that time, because we're talking very early 90s.
Kids don't really question things for the most part like
it's
that.
just, don't say that's this kind of
It
fucking
happened,
shit.
yes, but no. But I'm saying none of this was out in the open, and none of us at that age knew how to explain it. So you shut your fucking mouth.
And he's
Yeah, you
going,
couldn't rub your head or comprehend what was going on.
no,
yeah.
it's like you trust
Us
adults. That's the thing.
at that age,
Yeah.
not knowing that we could tell an adult that this was happening because
Right.
it was not plastered all over the fucking news like it is now. But God forbid somebody fucking actually listen here.
So, without, and let me preface the story beforehand.
Okay.
That nothing happened. Nothing did actually happen. But when Ethan was young, my son, there was an individual that was a family friend, that there was some behavior that was, and there were just some weird signs that just I was a little concerned about with.
Right.
And I was on my guard. Like I said, turned out there was nothing. But I was if the suspicions were not confirmed, then and I didn't give a damn how big the guy was or what the
I'm telling you,
situation
trust
is.
that gut.
But any case, so I'm curious to hear your answer, JP. You said you asked us what we would do. So what would you do?
I would turn him into the fucking police and let them fucking handle it.
I feel like it all
I always
depends.
said that. I would. If you know me, I'm very level-headed.
Sorry, I just had this look on her face.
Okay, so if it's football or baseball, that's a completely different thing.
Tell it to the 3 TVs you broke.
I feel like that position. I don't.
Got me a motherfucking prison for beating the fuck out of a TV.
But I don't think I think when something terrible happens to like anybody that you like unconditionally love in a way that I don't think anybody could actually say what they would do until that would happen. And I think most people would.
Okay, I've been in this situation. My daughter had this happen to her. I've had people accuse my daughter of this shit.
That's different.
No, it's fucking not. It's absolutely not any fucking different.
I don't understand.
When she was younger, his daughter ran into a situation because of a book her and a friend had found. Her cousin had found. A situation occurred between them. The cousin described it as a completely different situation, and his daughter ended up getting arrested for it.
Correct. I responded.
How old were they?
11.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different. That is different. Because it's two kids instead of an adult and a kid.
Adult. Now imagine one of Wendy's teachers.
Hold on, I'm not done. The parents of the child were the problem. You don't know what it took for me to sit there and listen to this parent talk about my daughter like she was a monster.
Mm-hmm.
Which she is not. You know that.
Yeah,
but this is the problem. It's like once you're of a certain age and you're just like fucking.
I know for a fact that if this were to happen to Wendy, would I be upset? Absolutely. But I think
it's so different, man.
I'm a level-headed enough.
I agree with Basement. It's still different.
It's so different. It's so different.
Disagree. Okay,
so you're saying it's different for two 11-year-olds to do something they shouldn't be doing than for a 40-year-old to fuck a kid?
Say one of her teachers entraps her and tells her, okay, me doing this to you is normal.
Well, for you, that's not normal, but
that's what
still, I think I would be level-headed enough to handle the situation and not fucking fly off the fucking handle and fucking kill somebody.
I think it's one of those things. Only experience will dictate what you do.
I'm telling you right now.
I'll be very crystal clear and admit that, and I'm not saying that I am not saying you're lying whatsoever, JP. But if that is the truth, then you are definitely a better man than I. I will be the first one to fucking admit that.
Well, I feel like the thing is,
I could not. I don't think I could harm a fly.
The thing is, I think the difference is what you want to do and what you can do. And I feel like everybody is going to be in the realm where I want to fucking disembowel this motherfucker.
I would probably sit in jail for a night.
What I'd strongly like
somebody. But I'm not going to fucking kill somebody and fucking sit in jail for 10 fucking years because there's laws. Let the fucking law system handle it.
Have you guys
that was
ever
the thing I was about to bring up.
Well, the other thing too with the law system, it all depends. Like, the law system is of itself a great idea and works. But my God, it depends on who gets assigned to what, just like everything else in the world. So, like, there's a chance the law system will fail you, where there's evidence there, and through a loophole, someone just gets away and gets to walk free. What do you do then? You got someone that raped your fucking kid going back to their regular life.
I was about to say, like, I can't say that the law system is a failure, but I can definitely say there are blind spots.
Oh, it's definitely a 50-50 there.
Loopholes, there are gray areas.
So-
The difference is letting up to the law leaves a lot of room for escape.
I guess the question I'll just throw this to JP is, do you have enough faith in the law system that it would take care of things appropriately?
Around here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Here, absolutely not.
Canada gave you control of fucking fires.
In the state of Wisconsin, I can honestly say yes.
Okay. I mean, you know what? If you have enough faith in the law system there, I can't really.
I don't believe I could kill somebody
If I was
for
still in New York,
something
and I
like
had money
that,
with
but
me,
you never know.
fuck no.
I would say New York's different, a whole different beast.
The reason that I say that is it's
That's fine. No, that's totally
we're in
fine.
a small community here.
Technically a small state.
I got a movie we could watch, guys. It's about this. It's pretty good.
What the fuck?
No, it's pretty good.
Came out of left field after the shit and deep
Is it
conversations we're
called
having.
Time to Kill?
What?
Is it called A Perfect Time to Kill?
Time to
No,
kill.
no.
I just love how Basement's like, hey, by the way, while we're on the subject, and we're at each other's throats, I got a movie.
No, because that movie is entirely about this scenario.
No, I know. I'm just laughing because it's like we're getting kind of deep, real, and personally. Like, hey, by the way,
I personally, I don't think I could do. What I'm saying is, I don't think I could. I think I would have enough mindset to think I cannot.
restraint is the word
yeah.
you're looking for.
I don't know
I-
what I could do in a situation until you're in that situation. I had that feeling with my dog, man. I don't know if I could do it. And they're like, you can leave the room. And I was like,
I
don't
don't.
know, man.
I think I would have the restraint to think clearly enough to the point where I would. My daughter needs me. I cannot.
And hey, I pray that none of us ever have to experience that situation in real life. So
It's
just
not me condoning what this guy fucking did.
I get you.
I feel like there's going to be a crisis of conscience. There's a crisis of conscience with taking the life of anything for the most part. Like if it's not like a fucking insect or anything, and even some people are like, I can't kill a bug, but like
how deep we're gonna get into this philosophical talk? Because I need to eat a gummy if we're gonna keep going on this
I'm
deep
too
rabbit hole.
scared to
you
sit
might as well have already eaten one,
too
bitch.
scared.
Oh shit!
Look, I get pulled over by the cops. I'm fucking shitting my pants.
I got pulled over
So I
there.
know for a fact
Joke there. I'm just gonna leave it on the table.
I will. I get pulled over for speeding and I panic.
Yeah, but
So
I
I
feel like there's
know
like this.
Never.
I feel like there's this innate thing that takes you over, and like I don't know. It's just like you don't know until the experience happens how you're gonna react and the choices you might make in front of it.
I have had to shoot at people, so I know what it's like to actually hit somebody. And you don't ever want to feel that feeling because it is you.
That's why I wouldn't want to hunt.
Yes.
Exactly.
Well, the deer, fuck them. They're food. So
I don't want to.
Yeah, I mean, anything's food if you're willing to eat it.
This is true. I have been there, and I can honestly tell you, it is not something I could ever.
You care to repeat?
Yeah, it's not. It's not something that you sit there and go like. I've had people tell me, and this is just me. Now remember, this is right after 9/11, right? I need to shoot me some towel heads. That's why I joined the army. Is that really why you joined the army?
No.
No, that is why this motherfucker. did it.
Yeah,
know.
but I think that's that posturing shit until
Yeah.
And I've asked this question. Do you really know what it's like for this to take place? You know what you are doing. You are taking somebody else's life willingly. Well, they did it. That person did not fucking do that.
yeah, that's
It's one
It's
set
so
of people. It's not the
is
entire group
so-
of that
I'm
set of
telling
people.
you, taking somebody's life or possibly taking somebody's life is not something you ever want to fucking face.
I also feel like giving the go ahead for anything to kind of die is a tough like man for sure is probably way worse, but anything.
I'm gonna disagree with there. If there's a fucking mouse or a cockroach, some fuckers are dead.
Yeah, but pests are different because they become
Literally, so like the last
there's
mouse,
100% different
like,
there.
I'll kill a
Okay,
fucking-
so I think okay,
mouse.
if you can differentiate in your mind like pest versus anything else, but if you had a pet mouse and you had that mouse for a year or two, and then you're just like, okay, today I'm decided to punch you to death.
Basement. You're talking to somebody who did have a pet mouse.
And she did.
I also had a pet lizard, and I wanted a pet snake.
Yeah, but those are like unfeeling creatures half the time.
She took that pet lizard and beat the fuck out of the mouse with the pet lizard.
I mean,
No,
lizards for me, I don't know. They don't have. They're like unemotional creatures.
Oh, they are, but you know
They're
what?
not high in your.
But PSA warning for anybody who lives near a Petland discount store: never buy a pet from that store. All right, because I got my green iguana from there.
Mhm.
He was actually black.
I cleaned his aquarium and his cage religiously. 3 days later, he ended up getting mites and dying from those mites.
Too
So,
clean.
do not get your pets from Petland discount.
It was too clean.
I feel like the thing is like having an animal that dies is one thing. Like actually like killing the animal is completely different.
Well, yeah, but you know what? I have to kill the mouse.
Mouse is nothing. I don't care. I killed a mouse. Fucking whatever. Who cares?
Want to run again? Oh.
There's a difference, though. There's a difference, and this is where like people differentiate like people, because you could like you can understand the wealth of experience on the planet that a person has, and you yourself are taking that from them.
Which is why I said, thank you.
Sure.
I could never kill the person if they do anything to her, but however, if it is a man and they do it, they will be missing their dick.
I mean,
We like that.
I think I'm like 50-50, man. I have no idea what I'd be able to do.
I would be smart enough to try and not be directly me.
Well, yeah, I'd have to like I'd be a criminal at this point.
Accidents happen all the time, right?
You say you don't care, and you should, because you have a little girl sitting out there wondering
No.
where her mommy is.
JP, I don't think that's the conflict. I think I don't think it's, and I don't want to speak on behalf of Heather, but I don't think it's a matter. Well, no. I mean, for her, I don't think it would be, and please, Heather, tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think it would be a matter of it's a conflict of this versus that. It's, oh, you did this to my girl. Consequences be damned.
Sir?
Consequences be
But
damned.
the thing is okay, I get all of that. The
Right.
problem is now she is going to not be able to see her mom every day.
I mean, but the thing is, like the idea of like thinking clearly and not being overcome by certain emotions. This is like the idea of would you get in a fight or not? Because getting in a fight could lead to.
I got in plenty of fights.
I avoid any.
I've been in a couple.
A fight implies I fight back.
I've been in a couple of fights. I'm not gonna lie. I've been in a couple of fights. I avoid them at all costs.
Now
I
for
heard- I
like
heard
fights,
you're- I
I've
heard you're
never
3-0 against the
When
TVs.
I know she is mad, I avoid it as much as I
the
possibly
thing is, I've never instigated a fight, but I also feel like, and I mean, okay, this is gonna sound pretty fucking bad, but there's a difference between men and women. Men, yes, well, like when it comes to like fighting, women will say anything and not worry about consequences. Where men have learned over time
God, it-
to not say certain things because you're gonna get your ass beat.
yeah, yep, yeah. I have to agree with Basement on that one. There's a Bill Burr skit that he talks about that when he goes, I think I figured out the secret of fighting women in terms of like an argument. He goes, if they're right, they stay on the point, and I respect that. But if they're wrong, they go rogue. They'll start talking about shit from like 3 years
It's
ago,
true.
maybe
It's
something wrong with
cruel,
your
some
dad, and
cruel
like that.
shit.
And they just push your buttons until you call them a cunt, and then that trumps the whole argument. You're like, well, you have to call me a cunt. Oh my god. Oh,
But I feel
man.
like then I've seen it so many times where it's like two people in a relationship and the girl like just runs her mouth off against somebody. It's like, man, you're in the back.
Hey,
Shut up, bitch!
I'll-
Shut up, bitch! Shut up, bitch!
I've never done that. I have always been the one that if I run my mouth off, I can back up what I said.
not always.
When it comes to being in a situation where I'm with you and we're out
Okay.
somewhere,
I'm just saying, like a lot of women don't
I've
understand the
always been the type- I
consequences.
can hold my own, so just let me fucking speak for me.
Oh, I've been in those. I've had an ex before who let's just say her mouth wasn't the only thing that was running, and that relationship is over now. Thank fucking God.
Yeah.
But I can bob and weave now. I can bob and weave. She was
I've
Colombian.
never-
If that
Any
helps.
relationship
It
I've ever
does.
been in, I've never expected him to fight for me because I can fight for myself.
Well,
I've only met you once, and I got that message clear as a fucking bell.
I sometimes tell her to shut the fuck up.
Sometimes.
Because I look at her, I'm like, you're gonna get my ass beat. Shut the fuck up.
And
I mean,
I don't need you to fight for me.
I understand that, but I don't think that if you mouth off to some guy, he's not going to come after you.
Yeah.
He's gonna
See, that's
Why she's in
this,
charge.
this is what I was talking about last.
And then he gets up, and I can't run anymore. He gets up.
Before he gets up, you're waiting in the car.
I gotta turn around and move real fast because I'm telling you, touching the dick
Let's go.
is not going to fucking keep the guy down for very long. I'm telling you.
This is okay. This is what I was talking about with like fucking men turning into women and women turning into men. There is like a male experience where there's a certain point in time in your life when you realize running your mouth is problematic. That doesn't necessarily exist as much in the female experience.
Around are either your family or your army buddies.
Well, them guys, they don't fuck with me. They already know that much.
Exactly. So where the fuck do you have to worry about me running my mouth?
I'm more of a peacekeeper.
All right, we go to the next fucking Brewer game. I'll just let you run your fucking mouth. I guarantee
You run your mouth more than I do at the game because usually at the game I'm bored as fuck.
I'm more of a
No.
peacekeeper than I am a fighter.
Me too. I
I'm
am
a lover, not a fighter, and even that.
very much.
I'm a poor lover and an even worse fighter.
No, because of me, we gave that one guy.
It's pretty much all bad over here.
Another bumper sticker.
Nemo?
I
Brandon
sat
Nemo?
there and said, "Hey, where's he? When is he gonna find him?"
I can't with you today. I'm just done with you. Oh, fuck my knee. Anyway, what's up?
Beat him. He beats himself.
Hey, JP, do you know who discovered fractions?
Garth
Please.
Brooks. He
Louis
was in
the
low
16th?
places. Oh, okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Where the fuck did my phone go? Oh, there it is. Never mind.
So we did, that was an intense, deep conversation that just lasted fucking
A
hour
while.
and 15 minutes. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? It's one of those. It's one of those conversations. Nobody wants to have that conversation because the first thing that they fucking say is, "Oh, I fucking cut his head off." Well, guess what? You're gonna sit in fucking prison. Can you think about that for a minute?
No.
Also, don't
You
you feel
should.
like if I was
You should before you act, you should think about the consequences.
see, this is
Everyone should.
the
Everything.
this is the issue.
You cut you okay. You got that rape. You're in public. You catch that motherfucker and you lop his fucking head off.
No, you can't do that.
Without context, everybody's gonna think you're the most evil person in the world. This motherfucker just cut the fucking guy's head off. You can say, "Well, he raped my daughter." Nobody gives a fuck. You just slap
But
somebody.
I think
Like, grab him by the head and make him lose like a puppy.
I
Like,
think
hey.
that the emotional state of the person is not being taken involved in context, where it's like, oh, you run up and lop someone's head off.
I would yell heads up.
Was the invention of the temporary insanity plea.
Well, so there is a movie and A Time to Kill. If you've ever seen it, go watch it. It's a really good movie, and it explains exactly that concept you were talking about.
We'll watch a movie.
The only reason that he got off on that was what Matthew McConaughey did in his closing argument. He was going to prison.
All right.
Also during the most racist time in history.
There's a
Actually, no, it wasn't.
on an unrelated note. I wanted to actually semi-related note. There's a show I was watching. It's like an improv group, and they had the task of the defendant stupidly says something during the middle of his defending lawyer's closing arguments, and he goes, and it's an improv group, right? So it's supposed to be funny, and so this guy does this like impressive like Law and Order-esque type monologue. He's like, "Is my client a perfect person? No," and the client's like, "I killed him, yeah." And they all just out laugh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Did I fuck up? Did I fuck up? I think.
I just have one question.
Uh,
How the fuck is Peter keeping this skin on his fucking eyelids in this gif?
Because it's fucking Family Guy.
Because his eyes
you
were
know what?
open at the time.
No, it's glasses.
He has no
Now
glasses
it's-
on.
I'm gonna go with the glasses.
Good now. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
I'm trying to fucking work on cartoon logic. It's
Also,
Um,
Connor, he's not wearing the glasses beforehand.
it was.
He's always wearing the
I
glasses.
can't see it. No, he isn't.
Watch it again.
I can't see it really.
Well, that's probably need glasses.
He's wearing the glasses.
Oh
I
my
see.
god! If only I was wearing the glasses.
Say, he's almost always wearing glasses.
Almost.
Except for the joke where you can't see. So anyway, what's next?
Middle school students tear down a Pride banner in Chant USA.
Don't really have
Within
any
your
images.
backyard.
Yeah, I just looked up the article. I'm like, which I'll be honest, kind of surprises me because we're pretty liberal up here.
Very liberal up there.
Yeah.
You know what? And it's like I said, people are fighting back on this fucking movement.
Children are fighting back against this movement.
Kids are telling you, I don't care about this right now. I want to learn. I want to be educated. I want to make something of myself. I don't want to be a supporter because that isn't fucking making me money.
I mean, there's literally no kid that's ever said that. But
No, you know that. Oh my god!
but like I think like this is just. I mean, I'm not against fucking Pride and the gays and lesbians and fucking transgenders and stuff like that. I just
What?
You do.
I just don't see the necessity to pump it into every age group. And I don't see
Agreed.
the necessity for it to be more important than, for us here in Canada, Remembrance Day or Veterans Day. Like, there's things that are way more important historically than where you put your fucking dick. Because that's what pride really is.
So students at Marshall Simmons Middle School in Burlington, Massachusetts, where I used to work, were asked to wear rainbow-colored shirts to school to celebrate Pride on June 2nd. However, a student-led protest broke out where they destroyed Pride decorations, threw stickers on the ground and chanted, "My pronouns are USA." Officials are now calling for the school district to reinstate the DEA board because of the display of intolerance and homophobia. Okay, let me back up here first and foremost.
Yes. Yeah. This is why I shared this article, because they went to that length of saying every student that participated in that protest is homophobic. Meanwhile, it's just a fucking protest.
I mean,
it's a protest.
How
of,
old
I
are these
don't give a
kids?
fuck what you are telling me. I don't care about this shit. That's
How old?
exactly what it is.
How old were these kids?
so it's middle school, so I'm presuming anywhere from 12 to 14.
Yeah, the group that cares the most about everything.
Right?
Like, nobody gives a shit. This is
So-
the wrong people to fucking talk to. Pride, you can do Pride in, like, businesses, and you can do Pride Month for businesses, but, like, the push to have it in, like, middle school and under, it's, like, fucking, what does it mean? Oh, what is being gay mean? Two men fuck each other. That's what it means.
Do you know what? For me, when I was going to school, do you know what I cared about? When recess was, when lunch was, and when
do I get to go fuck?
I mean, the funniest thing I saw online was like, oh, okay, so we just take a whole month, and all I do is talk to you about how much I love to have straight sex. Seems weird, right? Right?
So it looks like
they won't give them a month because apparently
just do what you want in the bedroom, man. Like, just don't, like, if there's and yes, in the past there's been stigma against, like, gay people and lesbians and all this, but well, I mean, past it to a point, people always make fun of shit. You're not going to obliterate the fucking fact that you can be made fun of.
Yeah, there's a couple of interesting quotes here in the article, though. It says, "My daughter just said, Mom, that's offensive to me. I am straight." So-and-so told the news. Some of the kids threw the stickers on the ground.
12-year-old said that she's offended and she's straight.
Yeah. But
Alex Trebek?
Yeah, I know. Kebert Zella? But I can only...
Things that didn't happen for 500.
But I can only speak for my daughter. She didn't want to wear that to school. It's not that she wanted to hurt anybody's feelings. However, the schools said in a letter to parents...
is what I'm going to say right there.
I know. Said in a letter to the parents, the district is obligated to provide a safe environment for all students to feel safe, seen, and respected without retaliation. I recognize that discussions and celebrations of individual identities are complex and impacted by individual values, religions, and cultural norms, the rest of which may include expressions of racism, anti-religious hate, ableism, and in this case homophobia. All right, that's just
like if you're gonna fucking create categories, you're gonna create people that make fun of each other. Why can't it just be like, oh, gay, cool, nobody cares, move forward? Instead it's like, oh my god, gay? Wait a second. We have to take our minutes to say why they are different and should be respected.
This is what is so funny to me. What is taboo? Sex is taboo. We have to celebrate people who stick things in their ass or whatever.
Or scissor each other.
I mean, I just don't understand. Like, but it's not necessarily, the celebration isn't about the sexual acts. This is the problem that the Pride. No. This is the problem that, like, they have with the Pride Parade, where they're overly sexual. They need to go away from the overt sexuality and just be like, I'm proud because I'm gay, or I'm a lesbian because I'm accepted into the world. You don't get accepted by getting treated special. You don't get accepted by having prides put through the streets with you. You get accepted when nobody gives a flying fuck about you. Because welcome to the rest of the world. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if I'm plowing a fucking woman in the back alley.
One of 7 billion people in the world.
Yeah, you ain't special, man. You're just a fucking fucking piece of shit.
I'm gonna say one thing here. When I worked at Harley, I had a lesbian coworker.
No way.
Who was part of New York's Gay Pride Parade. And even she sat there and said, when the dykes on bikes show up topless, it demeans our entire movement. And therefore, it all trash.
This is the
Yeah.
thing I've always hated with the Pride Parade. It's like over sexualized and it's allowed. The thing is, you can have a bunch of men wagging their dicks through the city streets, but you can't show a left tit on fucking primetime cable.
No, I tried
What
the
world do we
first
live
thing
in?
and I got pulled over.
No.
But
She said she wanted to say one thing, but she said like 15.
Versus
Okay.
the 20 you have said
Listen,
already.
chill out, BJ
I
Whitmore.
was about to say, are we keeping a tally score going here? Yeah.
Feed me more.
Feed
And
me
if you watch
portions.
the replay, he has done more of the speaking.
Well, you shouldn't have said what you said on fucking.
I feel like the push for like middle graders is crazy for
Agreed.
Pride because it is based on sexualization, but it's also based on like yes, there are a group of people that have had a struggle,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
to push like it seems like that's the only struggle anybody cares about. That and fucking like the African American or black struggle in America. That's pretty much
Yeah.
all anybody cares about. Well, I mean nowadays it's also the native struggle. But like I mean when you pick and choose, when you cherry pick history and you say this is what we're going to be upset about, this is what we're not going to be upset about, then it's like why all of a sudden did you stop caring after like once the 1970s hit? Everything before doesn't matter. Oh, the 2010s, nothing before matters. It's like, oh my god, like fucking, it's killing me, man. Because even now here, they're trying to change the national anthem to be our home and native land to our home on native land. I don't really give a flying fuck because how
I am
often do I
waiting for
sing
that
it?
to happen here. Honestly, I am waiting for that to happen here.
But like, this is also cherry picking history because
Mhm.
assuming the land was owned by natives, assuming the land was owned by anybody. The land is owned by fucking really nobody. To like, you go far back enough,
No,
True.
It's
the
just
land
people who
was
happen
here.
to settle there.
and
Be
also
right back,
most
gotta
most
piss.
most
Hey,
of those fucking
all I
tribes were
got to
nomadic.
All I got to say is support dinosaurs.
That's what I'm saying. There are the land the dinosaurs roamed. That should be in the national anthem.
Yes.
Mhm.
Instead of home of the free because of the brave, home of the oil because the dinosaurs died.
Yeah, but you know what? Oil is made by compressed plants, not dinosaurs.
Oh.
The more you know.
I'm so sick of the fucking. I say it all the time. I'm so sick of the agenda-driven bullshit.
But like I
Yes.
said beforehand, it's like they pick and choose what for the mass populace of fucking people that they consider fucking in an experiment to fight each other, get upset about, divide each other, create a voter base that they can expose so that they can stay in control. That's pretty much what I see all over the world. And if people don't see it, then you're dumb as shit.
I have like we have had game cancellations because of certain things. I remember there was shootings going on and they didn't cancel games. Like the Milwaukee Bucks had canceled the game because of the shootings in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Not the one with the one kid, the Rittenhouse kid.
Yeah.
It was something else, if I remember correctly. And they canceled the game because they were in support of it. It's like, there's, and I say this and I speak on this because I watch a lot of sports. I mean, a lot of sports. If I'm not watching sports, I don't watch fucking TV. Unless it's fucking, old Raws or, whatever.
Streaming service.
I don't watch regular TV anymore because they have become the exact thing that I fucking hate.
Well, just another tool for the media to fucking throw that division.
I don't watch them. Now I do like to keep up with politics and such. I do follow and I channel change. I don't sit on one channel and just go, "Oh, praise me, oh Jesus." I don't do that shit like fucking there's a lot of people out there that fucking do that. I watch this channel because they speak the truth.
No, they don't.
Shut the fuck up. They don't. I don't. When you cancel a game, people are like, "Oh my god, there's a baseball game on tonight," but we're gonna cancel the game because you don't deserve to have those 3 hours of freedom. I don't think you understand. the world today has become a shithole, and people need an escape
Yeah.
from shit.
Well, the thing is, like, everything on this planet kowtows at least to the idea of, like, it all comes back to fucking just dividing people, man. It all comes back to, like, if you can't give people purpose, then you're gonna have populace you can't control. So the purpose will be the division, whatever that catalyst that creates division. It'll change over time. It always has. But tell me a time that we've existed where there wasn't some dividing property, and when that isn't there within a populace itself, it's we're fighting a great evil somewhere else. That's
So-
just like the two fucking things they go to.
I think you remember when 9/11 happened and WWE came back and they did their tribute show 9/11. Where did those kind of we need to get back to doing what we were doing? Can we not focus on this because we are who we are? We need to focus on this. So we're going to take a week off from fucking playing basketball because a guy got his neck stepped on by a police officer. And this is going to sound really bad. I'm going back to the George Floyd thing. When did we become so soft as a society that we had to cancel a game because somebody had their neck stepped on?
Well,
That
I mean,
fucking
it's,
happens every fucking day.
I mean, the truth of the
And
matter
not just
is,
certain people.
the world stopped for a fucking felon that did too many drugs and died.
Yes.
And it was fun one way or the other. But this is like, this is the thing that pisses me off because having been alive for the last fucking almost 40 years, the things that you saw that divided the populace in the past were very subtle. Today's day and age, it's like it's taking over your entire life.
Yes.
Where it's like I don't really want part of everything that's happening with George Floyd. I want to be away from that. Guess what? You can't. You are part of
Because
it
if
whether
you
you
do-
want to be or not, unless you live in a fucking jungle away from everybody.
Right.
It's infuriating, and like the way that I look at like fucking mankind now, it's like there are about 40% of the population that need to be fucking helped mentally.
Yes.
I'm one of those people. Help me. So, the only other thing I have no way to fucking segue out of everything
No,
after all this deep conversation. That was good shit, just for the record. I'm not saying that was bad. I have no way to fucking segue out of this without making it weird or awkward. What the fuck happened with Justin Trudeau?
I don't really know. All I know is that the RCMP, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, were looking into him for something. It came up earlier today. I didn't read the article.
Is he the one that showed his penis on Twitter?
No, he's the one that was in blackface.
Oh, just as
So,
bad.
Royal Canadian Mounted Police are looking into Justin Trudeau, who is your prime minister.
Yeah, I mean, it popped up when I was creating this earlier, so I put it on there. I didn't really read the article because I couldn't.
And it
I
was
tried to
over
open
an
it and
affair?
it gave nothing to me. Like subscribe. All I know
Yeah,
is that like the Canadian government, or like for a long time, I mean, he's been liberal ruling, but like a lot of the polls recently are like a lot of the Canadian populace is turning on that. Yes, there's the hot spots just like in the U.S. where you're gonna have the like super liberal party, but it's slowly changing because this guy is fucking the worst.
So it
he
actually
never
said-
speaks about policy, almost ever. He just shows up in places doing photo shoots.
Apparently, it had to do something with some sort of affair, but they just came out, I think, earlier today and said that
You don't think this guy is fucking puss on the side? Come on.
I mean, yeah,
Career politician, travels all
I
over the
would.
world, does
I would.
nothing. I think all he does is fuck puss on the side and
Sorry.
dress up as other people.
Sorry.
Wearing blackface.
Well, that's when he was dressing up as another person.
Right.
Welcome to Africa, Justin. He's like, oh,
I, I have no idea about this guy. I don't even know. I know you've spoken of him. I
Oh
don't.
man, he's terrible.
I didn't know he ruled
The
or
world.
was
He doesn't.
the president.
He's basically Canadian president, and good
until
God.
him and Joe Biden showed up in the fucking goddamn wearing the fucking geese or whatever the fuck they did when they went to China. They're both walking around. Hey, look at us. We are cool people in China. Like, get the fuck out of here.
He's like a show pony. He's the type of person that
He's
presents
like,
good but doesn't fucking do anything. And like all I ever hear from this, yeah, exactly. Oh, well, I mean that guy's old as fuck. But all I ever hear from this guy is, and we're giving money to these people, and the borders are open to these people, and all of a sudden he shows up dressed as like fucking Saddam Hussein. God knows. Like, no matter what, he dresses up like the people that he's talking to. Say, and wearing your original garb from the center of Yakutsk. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, as far as I can tell, it's just some over affair, but there is a statement that I guess they're not looking into him anymore. So,
Well, it's Justin Trudeau. Of course, they're gonna turn their
The
face.
problem is he's nepotism. The fucking
yep.
a baby of a former, and he's also like, man, the reason I don't like Quebec because they control Canada.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they're the most passionate, and it's all about Quebec all the fucking time. Nobody cares, Quebec. Go the fuck away. I wish they separated. I wish we could fucking get rid of them.
French off.
I sometimes feel like Washington D.C. is the same for America.
Oh god, yeah, that place is a different world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Quebec,
Politicians are there, but at least 75% of the crime is also there.
Quebec is like the epitome of not in my backyard.
Yeah.
That is them. They're like, yes, you come, you go there. Fuck off, man.
That's too funny. I think that's all the stuff. Was there anything else?
I gotta take a piss, but I do have some.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you go take a piss. We'll talk about San Francisco and its.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll be back.
What? Wait, what?
There are at least 7 major companies that are pulling stores from San Francisco because of the crime and homelessness rate.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull this up. Francis.
I put a whole thread in there. In that thread alone, there are like 7 companies that are saying they're closing stores.
In the Discord?
Yeah, I think it's in the Discord. It might have been in the chat or Twitter chat, but there are at least 7 companies pulling their stores from San Francisco, and they are major companies.
AT&T.
What?
Let me see.
Are leaving San Francisco in droves right now.
I'd leave San Francisco. I wouldn't even. My brother was there, and can speak on this.
He witnessed a hopeless man.
People literally shit in the middle of the street.
Yes.
Let's see. Nordstrom, AT&T. It says here, crime, homelessness issues, and expensive rules and regulations from City Hall are all taking their toll. Small business owners are also leaving too.
Guess whose district that is when it comes to Congress?
Nancy Pelosi.
Well, so Nordstrom, Whole Foods.
Yes. I think even Walmart is leaving.
Saks Fifth Ave.
San Francisco is actually a very beautiful city if you've ever been there. However, the shit stain that it really is because of what the government has done to not do anything. This is what I'm saying. The problem with the fucking people in California is that the politicians they just want to be empowered. They do not give a fuck about their constituents. They don't care just as long as they make themselves look good. Well,
their voters can go to hell.
What people do isn't my fault.
Yep.
That's what their thinking is.
So
that's why the people that we have sitting in charge of this country right now don't give a fuck about you and me.
No.
They only want to be able to fucking control what you can and cannot fucking do.
Yes.
That's
So,
it.
so as far as the list of stores that I've found so far, Abercrombie and Fitch, H&M, Office Depot, AT&T, Whole Foods, Nordstrom. Personally, I think the Whole Foods one's probably gonna be the biggest hit.
This is the funny thing too, because I don't think it's going to stop here. There's a lot
Oh,
of
no.
like stores, especially big box stores, that are getting like the fucking just stolen from constantly. So
Yes, I
they
saw
will.
in the chat. Walmart in Chicago. Their shelves are constantly barren because of theft.
So
Not
there's
for-
always going to be internal theft, but like the external theft that I'm seeing online is just like pretty wild. So the bottom line is, if they're not turning a profit, they ain't gonna stick around.
Nope.
Exactly.
Oops.
Okay, I'm out.
Nope, there he is.
Sorry, I accidentally was trying to get back into here after looking through the thing. I'm back now. Welcome back, me. Yeah, this is a can't say I blame any of these companies for fucking leaving.
No, there is basically a mass exodus of San Francisco for companies going on. And frankly, once those stores are gone,
Yeah, that's it. Town's going downtown.
or there's the bare minimum of jobs left, no income,
Mm-hmm.
and basically the crash of that society right there.
Yeah, but you know the couple cities that exist that'll happen too, because they were at the forefront of abolish the police, abolish lawfulness, and it's like, what do you think's gonna happen?
Mm-hmm.
People are leaving California in droves, to be honest with you.
They're starting to do the same with New York City.
Where are they gonna go?
Canada. Let's go to Quebec.
I'm telling you right now,
You ain't gonna have
middle
Quebec.
America is
You're
where
gonna
they're
Ontario.
going.
The Midwest is so far the cheapest and the most expansive place that they can move.
But a lot of people talk about the media, at least as a whole, for the most part, you see radical right wingers and this and that. I'm like, nobody really talks at this point in time. The radical left is leading the known world.
Yes.
And it's not just like people that are accepting. This is like, people get confused, because acceptance means you're a good person, means you feel good about everything you're doing. It's not acceptance. It's like forced acceptance.
It is because
Compliance.
of the fact that
Yeah, it's compliance. There you go. Perfect.
nothing better. The radical left has nothing better but to badger the center and the right folks
Mhm.
into accepting their ideology right now.
I mean, I don't actually like. I don't accept either extremes, and I actually believe morally I exist in the middle. The only problem is like every single fucking thing on the planet is like, you can't. Non-compliance is compliance. If anybody or anything ever tells you that it's tyrannical, walk away.
Agreed.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck California.
California.
Unfortunately, Alpha, with a lot of them going to Texas, they're going to bring a lot of their leftist ideas with them, and it's going to corrupt Texas.
Not necessarily.
That'll be interesting.
A lot of the people, I'm just going to tell you, a lot of the people that are living in California are the conservatives, because they don't want to live in a fucking city where fucking they have syringes sitting in the middle of the fucking street. Which
No,
my brother
that's not what I'm
actually just got back from San Francisco a few months ago and said, everything that you've heard is true. Like, it's nothing but garbage and fucking, like, it's a cesspool of shit.
And
inside.
he is a chew enthusiast.
Yes.
For those of you who don't know what that is, he has a chewing tobacco addiction. And he had to go over a mile to be able to pick up anything that is close to what he prefers when it comes to his chewing tobacco.
So does that mean he's Jewish?
He is Jewish.
He is Jewish.
He's Jewish.
But that right there tells you that California, we are the healthy state. because we
Yeah.
don't have tobacco products readily available. We
That's-
don't have this. We don't have that. We have smoothie stands as far as you can see. Okay, what are you gonna do about the homeless camp right across the street then?
They don't
Give them
have-
smoothies.
Give them smoothies. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, besides fucking California, Basement, did you have something else you wanted to throw out there?
I was just gonna give a quick round of what they all know as smash or pass.
Oh no!
Wait, what?
You know whether you want to fuck or pass
Okay, hold on.
on
Oh
the
Jesus.
celebrity in question. So the first one that showed up when I loaded up the site was Tom Green.
Yep.
I'm gonna smash only because he's Canadian.
I'm
Well, of
passing.
course you would smash. him
You know why
because
I'm
he's
passing? Basement. You know why I'm passing?
Hmm?
He's Canadian.
So wait, smash or pass me? Smash or pass me?
Okay, hold on. So everybody else has said pass so far except for Basement?
I'm smashing. I'm smashing.
I think he's
Ah,
a
man.
man. guy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious.
Like, he's funny, but
Ah man, but is he smash funny?
He's not smash funny, but
No, I politely pass.
what a douchebag.
Politely
When
pass.
he got fingered was so good.
Yeah, it's underrated.
You could finger you. I mean, this might pull some fucking random shit, so God knows. Oh, smash immediately.
I can't. I have to wait to see what you're.
I'm immediately smashing.
Well,
Okay.
I gotta wait to see because you're a little ahead of us, Mr. Future.
Smash Tom Green, you son of
Oh, there we go. Okay, hold on.
you fucker.
Oh, now I gotta fix it.
Oh, yeah, of course I would smash.
I'm passing.
What?
What? You do it so fast, you wouldn't even chuck it down.
Oh, you're already smashed.
No, I'm not. I'm sober.
You know,
no, boys.
by him.
I'm passing.
Oh,
How do you pass
That
on
was-
Jackie
that
Chan? He's
that
a
was-
national treasure.
fucking
I would
timestamp that
smash.
sequence. That was
You're a pro.
hilarious.
Of course you would smash. I mean,
Come on,
I'm
Jackie. What
passing. No.
Jackie Chan.
about this
All
guy
right.
in the background?
Do I think he's a good actor? Sure.
Well,
Well, there you go. Why do you think I'm
He's
he's
passing?
a good
an-
director
he's
and a
an
good
act-
stuntman.
He's gonna
Okay.
act your pants off, is what he's gonna do.
He's a good actor. He's also a great fight coordinator.
He is very good
Mhm.
fight coordinator.
Flexible.
I would've
and a
liked
good
it-
singer.
You know what?
You know he's a
You know
singer.
what?
Come on, he's
I
gonna sing
would've
those
liked
panties
him
off.
in I would have liked him in Rogue One.
I would have
He
liked
would've
him in bed.
Yeah, smash.
I just
Okay,
Alright,
so
yeah.
I'm smashing. Connor's smashing.
I'm
Obviously,
smashing.
yeah. So odd one out.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Have at it.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I
Passing.
would smash.
Yeah.
Passing.
I would smash.
I'm passing.
Yeah. Yep.
hmm
I'd smash.
I'd smash.
And
I'm
it's not
smashing.
because of the song Unforgettable.
I like his music, but I'm passing.
I'm
Oh, I make it unforgettable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He'd cry, but you know.
Oh,
Oh, fucking
Oh.
pass. Pass.
Ooh, he
That's
can
a
chase
tough
me
one.
away. I'm passing on this one.
I am gonna pass.
I'm gonna pass too, even though part of me wants to smash.
No, never.
No, pass on that
I
one.
like him as a comedian, but I feel like he's terrible.
Person? Yeah. Mm.
He's funny. Not funny enough to smash. So pass.
Not make me laugh out.
I'm
my
smashing
pants.
him. I am smashing him.
All right, fine.
Fucking smashing everybody, aren't you?
Yeah,
all
I'm
about the
just a
chase.
fucking whore. Okay, what do you want from me?
smashing.
That's so Raven.
I'm smashing.
Yeah,
I'm
smash. I mean, all the women will smash for sure. I'm gonna smash everybody. Fuck it.
I just wanted to know when she decided to fucking take her face and fucking smash it together.
Yeah.
Does that even really Raven Simone?
It is.
It's
It almost doesn't even look like that.
Yeah. You know what? She's
I'd
she's
smash.
kind of like I'm okay, yes, I would smash, but
No,
beyond
what do you
I
like?
beyond the image, I'm passing.
Okay.
Beyond the
We're not
image,
asking
I
you-
would pass.
we're
Did you
You know,
watch
you don't have
That
to
So
talk-
Raven?
Hold
That
on.
fucking
You don't
bitch is
even-
annoying as shit.
Basement. You don't
She
even have
was
to fucking
acting.
talk to her. You don't even have to talk to her. It's just a smash or pass.
Yeah, okay, fuck, man. Come on, put some thought. Put some thought into it.
You actually want to listen to Chevy Chase while you smash him?
Yes, I do. Are the lights
shit.
connected? All right, fuck. I don't know who that is, so I'm passing. Oh, it's
Omar Gooding.
Omar Gooding. That is
it's Cuba Gooding.
Jr.'s
I'm
brother,
passing.
and I'm passing.
Yeah, I'm good. Pass.
Smash.
You.
Mm-hmm. It's like Smash. Oh,
I have
it's
no
fucking.
idea. I'm passing.
It's the guy from Heroes and the guy that played Rocky's son.
I have no idea. I didn't watch Gilmore Girls, so pass.
Pass.
Yeah, I'm passing. He also has the Rocky lip where he.
He's got like the villain sunken eyes almost.
Yeah.
It's not enough for me to smash.
I don't know who this is, but I'm smashing.
The
If he's
fuck?
a technology journalist, yeah, fuck that pass.
I'd smash him over the head.
I'd smash him to death.
Pass.
Michelangelo. Ooh, doesn't look
I'd
so
pass.
good actually.
Smash.
I'd pass.
If he painted me naked, I'd smash.
He's gonna. Never mind.
Beat that, basement.
Come on, you wouldn't be like. Then you could be like, I smashed Michelangelo. And then people would be like, the turtle.
Paint me, Michael. Paint me, Mikey. Paint me like what?
It's like I
Paint
only
me
have
like
so. This is the guy that cut off his ear.
Paint my. No,
Picasso.
No, that's not
it
Picasso.
was Van Gogh.
Van Gogh, that's it.
Yeah. Paint me like that New York.
It got to go.
Paint me like that New York girl that was just here.
So where's Michelangelo? What did Michelangelo do? Sistine Chapel. He did cut off his ear. Fuck you guys.
No, wait, did he?
Yeah.
No, he did not cut off his ear.
Hold on.
Look it up. Look it up.
I am.
While painting the Sistine Chapel, he cut off his ear.
No, he did not.
He did not.
Van Gogh. It was Van Gogh who cut off his ear to impress his girlfriend.
It was Vincent Van Gogh.
What did Michelangelo do?
He painted
It's
the
Sistine Chapel.
But when did he cut off his ear?
You know that painting that
I
had
fucking hate you.
God
Go to the next one.
Moses?
When did he cut off his ear?
Go to the next one. I swear to fucking God.
Oh, Oscar de la Hoya.
Fuck no, pass.
Hey, he looks pretty friendly.
He looks like. Hold on. No, you know who he looks like? He looks like. Hold on. Oh man, hold on. I need to find. I'm trying to
Looks
remember
like
his
he's
name.
just taking his kids to fucking summer camp.
He looks like Fez.
He
No,
looks.
he looks like.
Great boxer.
He's a good boxer, and I respect him as a sportsman, but I would not.
Ground him,
smash.
you're not gonna ground a pound?
No, I pass.
Come on. It's got a cool name.
He looks like a Spanish Donny Osmond.
Whatever. He's gone. Ooh,
I
foolish
smash.
beat.
Smash.
I mean, just
Gibson?
yeah. I don't
Yeah.
even know who she is, but I'm smashing her.
She was an artist.
She's my age.
I'm smashing her.
Fine. I'm gonna
Smashing her to death.
smash. Yep.
Oh, pass.
Pass.
I'm gonna
Pass,
pass.
pass. Connor, don't do it. Don't. She only dates NBA players. So either you
I know,
gotta paint your skin black and grow taller.
No. Hold. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Player. She dated an NFL player too.
Hear me out. She also dated. What's his face?
Reggie Bush.
Yes.
It's
She
like
also, she also-
okay.
she also
so,
dated what's his face? The
yeah, I know you're talking about
Davidson,
fucking
yeah.
goofy
Yeah,
ass,
so-
goofy ass. Okay, listen. It's like fucking Tupperware.
It is. It's all plastic. Pass.
But do you
Okay.
like Tupperware?
I was gonna say it does keep all the liquids in.
I'm sure she does too.
No, you pass.
It's
I
like-
don't want to be. I don't want to be an amazing night for her. I want her to be. I want her. I want to be her terrible
He's
mistake.
thinking bucket list.
The problem is you're gonna then be involved in the family. You're gonna have to be keeping it up with the Kardashians.
You're gonna have to deal with Kristen.
Think about that.
Give me Blue Chew. I'll be fine. Pass.
Oh,
Yes.
total.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Oh, man.
That's not a
Yes,
knife.
but-
That's your cock.
That's not a dick. This is a dick.
I hope that's not the way the night goes. That's not a knife. That's your cock. Yes, it is.
Oh, this is a knife.
Like sexual
Yeah.
music plays.
Why is everything crocodile skinned?
I wouldn't care. Just smash.
What?
Just smash. Paul Hogan, man. You gotta smash him.
I'm
I
good.
wouldn't.
Pass.
I'm smashing.
Oh,
Ooh.
total,
Yeah, I'm probably smashing.
total smash.
I will not smash. I will pass.
You won't smash Lethal Weapon? What do you think they're referring to?
You know what?
It's super angry, but you know what? Smash.
Smash.
I am going to say this. I did not like Lethal Weapon.
Did you like Braveheart?
I did. Braveheart was good.
Smash.
Yeah.
No.
Or Passion Cries.
Freedom!
Christ was actually pretty good.
Yeah, see?
But that doesn't mean I'm going to fucking have him bend over so I can give him the old heave.
Oh, I think
Not-
it,
Fine, he'll bend you over.
Yeah, I think that's the way it would go.
I pass.
Come on, man. You
I'd
can't
pass out.
pass on Mel Gibson. Yeah, I'll smash.
Oh,
Smasher.
yeah.
Even though she's as fucking.
Fake as they come. Whatever. Fuck it. She's like a failed, like...
what was she from besides the reality TV thing?
I just saw her for like 2
she
years online.
Actually dated. What's his fucking name?
Well, I remember she had like the dating show where she was bisexual.
I guess I'm smashing.
Yeah, smash.
Smash.
I'd smash.
I'd pass.
I'm gonna smash.
You
She
said
just-
every smash to every. If you're gonna pass, if you're gonna smash everybody, you're
You
gonna
need to
smash.
smash her. But I would pass. She's too tiny for me.
She's smash.
I break you like fortune cookie.
I'll
Exactly.
do it. I do it for Bobbit.
There you go.
100% smash. That's a terrible picture. This woman is fucking beautiful.
Oh, I'd fucking give
I'd
her.
smash.
I
Yeah.
would do more than smash.
It's a really terrible picture, but this woman is fucking super attractive.
She
Yes.
is gorgeous.
She is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's a myth.
All right, Smash Fest. Ooh, I don't know. What is this?
That's Trisha Yearwood. I'd smash. her.
smash.
I'd smash.
I might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has the same face that I have.
Oh, God. Are you into
Hard.
feet or horses?
Hard.
I'd probably smash her. I'm not gonna lie.
You know how I feel about horses.
I'd kill her and wear her skin.
No, I'm passing, man. I don't want to.
I think
Just as someone
I think I'd probably
just-
smash her.
She looks like someone farted in a shoe. I'm good.
Well, I would say this basement, you have a chance considering she is married to Matthew Broderick.
That makes me feel good.
You are infinitely better than him, in my opinion.
Matthew Broderick, I'm gonna smash you too.
I like Matthew.
I'm sure
I'd
you
smash
do.
Matthew.
I
What
would
she's
too.
next?
I'd smash him.
Oh, total,
Yo, yeah, fucking
total fucking smash.
Nope, I can't stand.
give it to me. Give it to me, BoJack.
He's Canadian. What do you hate Canadians for? Huh?
Give it to me. Give it to me, BoJack.
You know I'm passing.
Oh God, this guy's the worst. Oh, okay. 100%. I think if you smashed him, he's just
Well,
going into the fucking universe.
Dead. He's been dead for 10 years.
So do you wanna fuck his corpse?
No, pass.
All right, I think we're all gonna smash on this one.
No, pass.
All right, let's do it again. Yeah, I'd smash her for sure.
I would.
Yep.
Smash.
I don't care if she's
Yeah. Yep.
JP. She's breaking the law.
I don't care.
What happened to your old speech beforehand?
I had a better picture of her, so I'm sure I know her.
She's from Full House.
Full House.
Yeah, I'll
She
fill her
was-
house. Smash.
She was married to Jesse.
Oh,
Yeah.
they get a little smash.
hmm
Yeah, fill her house. Smash it.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I wanted to smash her. As an adult, now she's like going to jail and shit. Even more smash. I don't know who this is, but President and CEO of Yahoo.
Only if I could yell Yahoo.
I mean, for basically destroying the company,
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
smash her. I will smash her.
I'm passing on this one.
Really?
Yeah, just no.
Pass.
I'm not.
I mean, I'd smash her.
Only if she sends me an invite. Only if she sends me the invite through MSN.
On Google Meetups.
Yep.
or whatever
Perfect.
the fuck it's
Yeah,
called.
no, I'm
Now,
passing.
Smash.
total
Oh,
smash.
Harold Ramis? Yeah, give it to me.
Total
He's
smash.
dead, though.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
whatever, man. Fucking total smash.
I love
Fine, his
he's a
ghost.
Great
His ghost came back.
actor, great director, but I would not. I would pass.
Direct me like one of your
Total
French
smash.
girls.
Total smash.
Yep.
Ooh, pass.
Yeah,
This is my
what's that?
first
Okay,
pass. I don't know what
so-
that is.
Hold on.
I don't know.
So
Salute your shorts.
Oh, I think
stop.
I know who that is.
Smash or pass? What do you mean by smash or pass?
Are you
Do you
gonna
know how-
fuck them or not?
I would not fuck any guy. Number one.
Okay,
So
first of
there-
all, you gotta drop the stigma. It's Pride Month.
I can't do that. I don't give a fuck about Pride Month. I don't care.
Come on, man. Come
Nope.
on.
Not happening.
Just pound some ass.
Nope.
Who is this?
He was on Salute Your Shorts.
All right, I pass.
I passed too. Never heard of him.
Yeah, I'm good. I was trying to figure out which one he was.
Oh, smash.
Buzz Aldrin?
I mean, wait. I might pass because he's already
Pass.
seen the moon. How much more can you give him?
Well, he hasn't seen my anus.
I would pass. I'm
Hasn't seen
passing.
Uranus?
It sounded funnier when I was trying to say Uranus.
What's in the helmet? A fucking mannequin head?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
No, I'm
like
passing.
that. Yeah, I guess so.
I'm passing.
Oh God!
Roger Ebert. I used to watch that show when I was.
I mean, considering his neck is gone,
2 thumbs down.
where's my penis going?
I'm passing.
Well, I'm definitely
passing.
passing on
That
that.
was wife. I'd smash her.
Yeah, smash her. Here.
If that's you.
Lisa Loeb, smash.
Ooh, I'm getting all up in that shit.
I'll smash her.
I'll get it.
Mm,
I don't know. I mean, it's
Nope.
not a great.
Meanwhile, she's going to be sitting there saying, climate change is the biggest threat
Okay,
to our
so
planet."
here's the thing. I
I'll
don't
give you the biggest threat.
I don't think I could handle smashing somebody that is a singer.
No.
Because
Thank
you'd wake
you,
up and they'd be
India.
like, "Yeah, isn't it ironic that I fucked you?"
That was the
I could,
loudest
yeah, I know,
moment.
but any singer's the same, you know. They wake up and sing, and I can't. I'd rather die.
Yeah, I'm good.
Actually,
Pass.
She is not.
No,
the same.
Tanya Harding. The problem with smashing her is you'll never walk away from the
I've
relationship.
seen her recently. Hard pass.
Well,
All right, then pass then. I'll take Heather's
back
word on
in
it.
the day,
Back in the day, I'd
Oh,
smash.
I'm
would've
definitely
given her- I would've
passing.
given her a run for her money. They
Uh-huh.
always
Run.
attack Nancy
You ain't running
Kerrigan.
nowhere.
She didn't attack Nancy Kerrigan.
She hired somebody.
She
to
hired
attack.
somebody to do it.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
pretty
well,
much
then,
the
in that
same
case,
fucking
pass.
thing. Pass. Ooh, JP. You want a taste of that Johnson?
Hard pass.
Pass.
Acting, and for reasons because the guy's a piece of shit.
I feel like he'd have sex with you and then
That
be
is
on the other
massive,
side
Bob.
of the
He
globe.
would, I feel like he's the type that needs the mirror on the headstand or on the ceiling so that he
Yeah.
can hurt himself.
You ever you see fucking American Psycho and he's just fucking the girl looking at himself flexor? That's exactly
Yep.
what he would be
Yeah.
doing.
He's like,
You wake up the next day, you have a fucking bottle of vodka, and he's on the other side of the planet.
Listen, I want as little light as possible.
Sonny Bono.
back in the day, I would probably smash because he
I mean-
was funny as fuck. But
Mm,
I mean,
pass.
there is a lot of teeth.
A mustache.
I have a mustache. I don't like
I
it.
like
I'm
facial
passing.
hair, so I don't care.
I'm passing. Who? I'm not doing him. Fuck it.
No.
Who?
Nope.
No.
Tokyo Hotel, never heard of it.
Nope.
Who? Who?
Who
Nope.
the fuck are these people?
Oh. Founder
Founder
of
of
Hair Club
for men.
Yeah, look at him. He's got
Guy's
hair.
fucking Sperling. I remember his fucking commercials when he
Mm-hmm.
growing up.
Are they enough to make him
Sade was a singer.
Yeah, she was, but still pass.
pass?
Oh. Unless you're his estranged child.
I just want to go ahead and just
It's a
pass.
huge pass.
Fucking huge pass.
I don't have a Woody for Woody, so pass.
JP, you want to fuck him?
Oh, I'm passing on that fucking guy.
Ooh, Facebook
No,
pass.
No,
Facebook
pass.
immediate pass. Mm-hmm.
I'll give her a run for her money.
Only if she gets you your
Give you money to run.
jail free card.
Oh God! Oh,
You know
now
what?
JP's morals.
Listen, I have seen
Back in the day, pass.
I have seen Space Mountain. Pass.
Pass.
True story. I have seen Space Mountain.
I don't want to ever see Space
I
Mountain.
think it had an elbow.
I don't care.
Well,
Pass.
he's got the
It was
biggest
also,
dick
it
in
was
the
also-
game.
it was also bedazzled.
Ew.
No, pass.
Deion Sanders.
Great football player, but I'll pass.
Look, this is
Pass.
how he's gonna look down on
Pass.
you.
He's not. He's
That's how I'm
actually
expecting everybody to look at me.
Mm-hmm.
Shame and regret.
Yeah, pass. Randy
Regrets.
Johnson. First of all, you might just smash
Way
for
to
the name.
destroy that pigeon. I
You-
don't know.
You might just smash for the name alone.
You
That's what I was
noticed
thinking.
accidentally killed a dove with a baseball.
hmm
Yeah,
Also, he was a pretty fucking ugly man.
he was.
I'm gonna pass.
I'm
Okay.
going to smash Randy Johnson. If he can throw a ball that fast, I got two for him.
The fingers moving that fast though.
Yeah.
That's all arm strength.
Oh God, we're back.
And with this
All
motherfucker,
right.
Fuck him too.
Oh,
I
Edward.
smash.
Edward's.
I find him attractive enough.
He looks like he has no like personality. He looks like he
Yeah, he
was
looks like-
generated from a fucking.
He's one. He's a one position always type of person.
You stand on the bed, I look at you, and make equations.
And make leaks about it.
Ooh.
What?
He just. So Mia Farrow was.
Hey,
really
Rosemary's
good.
Baby, she's pretty fucking
I
attractive.
pass.
In the
Pass.
past, this one was pretty hot. So,
Yeah, she was.
I
She
still
was.
pass.
She was the mother in Rosemary's Baby.
so I'm
Yep.
gonna do her.
So I'm gonna not. So it's all you.
Pass.
I'm gonna have to go to bed.
I don't know who this
Who?
is.
I don't know.
Adam Pascal.
I don't know who
Don't
this is.
know.
Nope.
But it
Producer
seems...
of Top Gun. Yeah, no, I pass.
Pass.
Oh God! I don't know who this is.
Comedian.
I don't know who anybody is. Give me something. Oh,
Yeah,
Kevin
they-
Bacon.
Ah.
There you go.
Oh, Kevin Bacon.
I'd smash.
I think I would probably.
Yeah, I would too.
I don't care.
Hollow me out, man.
But you gonna get, see how the bacon sizzles? JP.
One more. I heard.
Ooh, get him done. He looks like a beaver, doesn't he?
CEO of Best Buy or former CEO of Best Buy.
Doesn't he look like if a beaver became a human?
No, he looks like fucking.
Damn.
Hey, I'm gonna be
He
honest.
looks like Biff.
I'm gonna be honest. He reminds me of the former organization controller for the NRA that my parents were part of for their region.
So a beaver.
Yeah, I can believe it. It could be the same guy.
Mm.
Pass.
No, it's not. I can tell you. Pass. Fucking
Era,
pass.
era clapping those cheeks.
Fucking pass.
If you play my dick like that guitar, then pass.
I'm about to shoot my tears from heaven.
I don't care. Pass.
Oh, she's too young.
Mm.
I always remember her as a kid,
Yeah,
but
I do.
1994 is not that real. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna smash her.
Yeah,
Smash her too, I
she's
think.
29, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's not that far removed from our date of birth. Smashing.
No, it's not. You know what?
Ooh.
I'd smash.
JP.
That's a toughie.
You smashing?
I'd smash.
That's a toughie.
I feel like JP smashing.
I'd smash.
But he has to wear this.
Penis got in the way.
That makes it better.
Oh, smashing.
A
fuck.
100%.
Total smash.
Total smash. Total smash. Total smash. I.
Total smash.
Yep. Right there with Heather.
I'm a mediocre smash on this one.
No. Total.
Yeah, we're not ranking
All right.
how much effort you're gonna put in.
I'm banging him. Okay.
All right.
Oh, God! She's back.
I got that one already.
Ooh, smash. Yeah,
Smash.
Super Smash.
Yes, I would be all over them.
Super
White
Smash.
on rice.
She's
I
the
would-
same age as my dad.
I think
I
I'd
would like
still
a
have
piece.
sex with her now.
I would like a piece of that Sigourney Weaver beaver.
Mm.
I ain't go to bed.
And go to bed.
Oh God! Full circle. I got friends sucking
Hi,
my
JP.
dick.
Fucking
JP,
total pass on that one.
why does he look like this? Doesn't even look like him.
Because he's in the Oval Office accepting an award.
The oral office?
Oh, Smash.
Oh, total
Yep.
smash.
Super Smash. Yes, I'm smashing him.
Yes.
Oh,
Miyamoto?
Just because he created things I love.
He knows how to
Yeah.
work joysticks.
Oh no.
Pass.
No.
Fucking pass.
Oh, that's
I'm getting dangerously close to Bruce Valanche levels.
Yeah.
Pass.
Nah, I'm good. Pass.
Pass.
I'm in there. It's the edge.
Mm.
Oh, 100%.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would smash.
Yep. Smashy smash.
Smash, smash, super smash.
I would
Smash,
Yep.
I would smash.
Dodge this
smash.
ball.
I would
Yep.
smash him too.
Oh, 100%.
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
There's a lot of smash going on here. Smash.
I'd
Yep.
smash.
Yes. Beauty and
Smash.
Yep.
Yeah, JP would smash too. Lionel Richie? No.
Julie Andrews has big boobs.
I would smash.
I wouldn't. I would feel so inferior.
Summer Sanders? I'd give her that.
Sometimes that's the fun.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Fuck no. Actually, I would smash because he created some
Uh,
muscle cars.
I think I'm not going. What? Why is part of his hair on his cheek?
I don't know. You just get those jowls.
I don't like it.
I don't think that's his hair. I think that was part of his skin condition he had.
Yeah,
Ooh,
smash.
Perry. Yeah.
I'd smash.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, smash.
Yes.
Total smash.
Yeah. 100%. Don't give a shit how crazy she fucking is.
I don't give a shit. Smash.
Total smash.
Yep. Climb up my dumb.
Hey, I'd smash, but I wouldn't feel good.
I
Bring
would
an umbrella.
smashing.
Ella. I would pass.
I think I'm passing as well on this one.
I would smash just for the one-time thing.
I mean, she looks better here than she.
Yeah, I
Does
just.
now, I agree, but-
Yeah, it's a borderline.
Smash.
limit.
100%. Super smash.
Watch me fuck this all.
Oh, Super Smash.
Yep.
Super
Oh
Smash.
my God. Him and
Super Smash Bros, baby.
vocal in the bed. Give it to me.
Hey, ready to rumble. Just, I'd smash.
Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd smash Ice Cube.
Who?
No. Pass.
I'd break her like a twiggy.
I don't like the name. Smash.
Didn't even take a breath.
You look like a frozen pizza.
I just.
Fair, but back in like I
Pass.
would smash.
There's
Pass.
she looks like a man in a wig. What the fuck?
Charlemagne.
King
Smash.
of the Franks get pass.
Pass.
Ooh, no,
I
smash.
would actually smash.
No, I'm passing on. No,
No, I'm good. I'm down from the middle.
Smash immediately.
I would smash.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
What?
Pass. I don't know who this is. Ooh, I might smash. I might smash.
Pass.
He's pretty funny.
I'm good.
You know? Dan
I would
Aykroyd?
totally smash. I would totally smash.
I think I'm passing on the Aykroyd.
I would smash.
Original Blues Brothers movie.
Smash. I would recreate that Ghostbusters scene.
Don't cross the streams.
Shut up. Smash.
I don't know who this is. I'll smash her though.
Let me be your.
She's actually a very good singer. I would. The song "Bleeding Love" I actually like.
I don't know what race she is. First of all,
Let me be your regret.
Biracial.
Who's
smash.
Total smash.
Oh yeah, come on.
Yeah, immediate smash. I
Yeah,
think everybody
yeah.
under the sun has sex with smash.
Mjolnir.
yeah. Except for JP.
Yeah, I'll smash her for sure.
Yeah, I would smash.
She was
her.
funny.
Yeah.
Third Rock from the Sun. Come on.
Oh shit! Yes.
Oh god,
Oh,
yeah.
I still want to
Super Smash.
motorboat in cities.
Super Smash.
Dun, dun.
No,
Fuck pass.
pass for me.
Ah,
He's a revolutionary.
Hey,
Yeah.
Guerra.
I'd take him.
I
Give it to
totally
me.
smashed him back in the day.
Pass.
I am
I would
also
totally smash him
passing.
before I mess.
Oh, pass.
Pass.
I would use protection, but I would smash.
I don't like it.
Pass.
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 Total pass.
Pass.
Fuck no.
Oh, but pass.
I would
I'm sorry.
smash.
I
would
like him,
smash.
but I gotta pass. Something with his
Yeah.
face, and it's the teeth.
I love Louis, but yeah.
There's paper bags for that situation.
Smash.
Oh, I would totally
Smash.
smash.
Oh yeah, I love
Yeah.
JB Smooth.
Super Smash. Dude, what? I don't know what this is.
You're getting Adele?
Oh, it's the guy from the commercial of Dude, You're Getting Adele. You ever seen
Smash
those?
him? No, I don't know what that one.
No,
I would
I'm good.
smash.
Oh, Smash.
Oh, I would
Smash.
smash. I would smash.
Yeah, this guy's awesome.
All right, few more because I'm about to pass
Yeah.
out. Oh,
Smash. I'm smashing. I'm smashing.
Smash.
I mean,
Yeah,
he
I'd
had a
smash.
good run before he became terrible.
Yeah. Smash.
Total smash.
Yep.
Smash.
Oh,
Smash.
All right, we'll
that's
do.
my bucket list right there. That's my bucket list fuck right there, Michael.
I was just saying to somebody, like I was watching the clip. I saw like a compilation of him from other guys, and I'm like, man, he just came like out of fucking nowhere, just came like right back into things.
Yeah.
He's that fucking good.
All right,
He
we'll
is.
do 5 more and we'll be done.
All right, sounds good.
Oh, we didn't
Total
hit. He
smash.
doesn't count.
5.
He doesn't count.
Total
Smash.
smash.
I'm
Smash.
smashing her. I don't care how
Yep.
old she is.
Fuck yes.
Dead or alive. Ooh.
Fuck no.
Pass
Nope.
that.
Pass on that one.
Ooh.
Abe was fucking hilarious back
I'm
in the
gonna have
day,
to
but I'm gonna
pass.
pass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pass too.
Rodney King.
Please read what his celebrity biopic says.
Victim in a 1991 police brutality case involving the Los Angeles Police Department.
Look how
Apparently,
happy
that's what he was
looks.
known for.
I think he got smashed enough.
Pass.
Oh, smash. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Laura.
total
Yeah.
pass.
No,
Not-
I like. I'm like. She's. Yeah. Whatever. Fuck. Oh God.
Pass.
No.
Pass.
Pass.
Devil woman right there, pass.
And we're good.
And I'm smashing.
I totally smash.
Yeah, smash.
Hmm.
Cool. All right. Well, that's gonna do it, right? That's
It's a lot
gonna do
of
it
fun.
for our.
Smash and pass fest.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that more in the future for sure. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to this. Everyone was saying Pastor
No, I
Smash in
didn't
the
actually.
chat.
I couldn't see the chat the entire time because it's on the same.
I
fucking
didn't
thing.
either. I was full screening it. Oh man, fucking
There's
great.
a lot of people that would agreed with us and disagreed as well.
I couldn't see it because it was in the same fucking Internet Explorer. But whatever. That was a lot of fun.
Good stuff. We'll do some more stuff like that in the future. So appreciate y'all tuning in. Thanks to JP Heather Basement and all you cool cats and kittens for joining us here on episode 72 of No Bucks Given. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that fun jazz. Make sure you guys vote on the latest HGGM if you haven't done this already in the community tab. But more importantly, also check out us on your favorite podcasting platform. All the links are down below. And make sure you guys get us all those 5-star ratings, those Dave Meltzer 5 stars over there. So much appreciated as always. And I think we're back when and is today?
Probably.
Yeah, Wednesday we might be playing Sackboy, or we may be playing Treader's Revenge. I think it's up by then.
Ooh, I'm down for either or.
So one of those two, and then after that we've got Friday with HGGM. And
And then it's the weekend.
Hopefully we get HUW up soon.
Yes.
Yeah, since there's a lot of crazy arenas, I got
I've
a lot
been
of shit I
so
gotta work
busy
on.
for the last like fucking month and a half. I haven't been able to do anything. So
Yeah.
it's gonna slow down now for a bit, but only for a couple weeks because my sister's baby's coming, and then I'm gonna be busy as shit.
Oh my dog. And Anyway, thanks y'all for tuning in. We'll see you guys Wednesday for some more fun. Until then, good night.
Good night.